could have sworn I smelled cigarettes on his breath. Now, he was an enlightened being, a celibate. He was like our conduit to God. And I went to one of the people on the ashram, who I'd eventually call the pod people. I went to one of the pods, and I said, I could have swore I smelled cigarettes on Swami's breath. That couldn't be possible.
Wow, Wes.
Hold
on, save it.
Yeah, hold on.
Save it.
Every minute is precious.
I've never met anyone that was raised by Playboy.
Yeah.
No,
Well, you haven't seen Matt's family.
We good to go?
Yeah, we're good to go. Hey, before we get started, we're here with Nick Bryant, but you asked me how Vegas went. Let me tell you how Vegas went.
What happened?
Let me hit the band.
All right, go
For
ahead. Show number 2. So show 1 goes great. Mm-hmm. Show number 2, for some reason, 50 seats in the front. 50 seats in the front are just completely empty.
Oh, no. Did
And
50 Cent do it to...
Basically exactly what 50 Cent did, except I think it was the venue that kind of got me, because those are like artist tickets that what the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So you're supposed to like dole those out.
So I walk out, it's front row's pretty empty. I start doing my little act. At about 10 minutes in, a guy in the balcony just goes, "Fuck you, Shane, you fucking sellout piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you." He got kicked out. And I was on stage like, "How the fuck am I a sellout? I didn't fucking sell out." What the fuck? I was like, it must have been one of those bastard Saudis. But what the fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
I think he was mad he heard some of that material before.
What do you mean?
I guess he had heard that material. Because I was, of course, that's 10 minutes in. So the rest of the show, I'm just devastated.
Yeah.
Like at first, it didn't quite hit me.
Oh, that would kill me.
And then throughout the show, I was just getting sadder and sadder.
Oh.
And then I get off stage. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? Like I'm talking to everybody. I'm like, what did he mean? How did I fucking tell me how I sold out?
No.
This is the rest of the night. I'm like,
You got Lincoln, dude. It's in the man from the theater.
Pop, dude.
No.
And then Ethan was there. So he was like, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out exactly who that was and what was happening. And I was like, yeah, I sicked my dogs of war upon him. My Jews. Apparently he was like arguing with security, and he was like, he did that material last time he was here. Fuck yeah, blah, blah. I haven't been to fucking Vegas.
Yeah.
I had like a guest spot on Bert's, which was probably the 15 I opened up with.
Yeah, but
So he probably heard that first 15 and was just like, I'm done with this shit. Fucking sellout. Anyway, so that was catastrophic. It's never really happened. That was a tough one.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah. So that was sad.
That was that's definitely one of those formative moments. So maybe it'll give you a good fired charge.
Yeah.
Or does it just sting? So I like every now and again, I've heard of people doing like poorly on those big giant shows you do.
Yeah.
And they do.
This was a small one.
I'm sorry when I did terrible on the one time. I was like, it has a real, gives you a real formative charge.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
But afterwards, though, I got like a real fire in my belly. But if there was like even like one empty table in the front, I get freaked out. I'm like, why? What is that about?
I was so mad. I was like, why would this has been sold out for a while? Why would you leave like 3 rows?
Yeah, that's crazy.
In the front, and that's all you can see. I'm just kind of talking to no one, and then all of a sudden a guy in outer space is like, "You fucking suck." I was like, shit.
You're like, what was that place Elvis got like stuck in?
Yeah.
What is that place called? What was the theater Elvis got stuck in that he had to perform?
Vegas?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I was thinking Fat Elvis the whole time. I love Fat Elvis so much. Fat Elvis coming out. It's like my favorite video ever.
You know what killed him was a heart attack while he was defecating, because he was on so many narcotics. He was just.
Oh man, I never realized he was pushing that hard because of
he was pushing
the pains.
Yeah. And he was probably also swiveling his hips while he pushed.
Yeah,
Those days I think were long gone for Elvis.
True.
I don't know. Did you ever see Fat Elvis in Vegas?
I don't
Unchained
think I have.
Melody is
it's awesome.
Fucking incredible.
So all the Pepsi, or the Cokes, or whatever.
Just he comes out, you're like, oh, this is gonna be terrible.
Is that the thing where he does his karate thing?
He does a little karate up front. That's why everyone's like, Jesus, this guy's done. And then he hits Unchained Melody, and it's just,
I did see
holy
that.
shit.
It is awesome.
My thinking on it was, he's gone.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Nick, what's going on, man? We were just talking about some disastrous things that happened this weekend, but I'll be all right,
I see you got a Napoleon with Bud Light. I like that.
Yeah, that was a nice gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend's girlfriend paying that for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's new? What's new
Yeah,
and
I'd like to
shaking?
get right into this.
Well,
We gotta
I'm
get this,
the
all
guy
right, never
that
mind.
I'm the guy that you invite when you want to hear about child trafficking and child abuse.
Yeah.
It's really
That's one way to put it.
it's quite a distinction, I got to admit. But I do want to say, when I first met you guys, you were living in, I believe,
Queens.
Brooklyn
Yeah.
or Queens, yeah. And now you've got a sitcom on Netflix, which, if I ever get tired of being a writer, I'm going to aspire to work at a tire shop. I mean, it looks like
We actually have a child trafficking episode.
Oh, really? Wow.
working
Well,
on
I
it.
got, right
Got you in there.
And then I saw Matt a couple weeks ago on Netflix, and he enumerated every reason why I've never been married.
Well, thank you, sir.
But I'm glad to be back. Always like to hang out with you guys. Always a good time.
Glad.
Yeah,
have
it's very nice to have you. This is it's very reminiscent of the Skrilla episode.
Yeah. How so?
Just
Yeah.
polar opposites. Just joking.
I thought he was like, his face isn't covered.
The last time I was on here, I was starting a nonprofit organization called
Remember that.
Epstein Justice. And what we're trying to do is get an independent congressional commission to look at the crimes committed by Epstein. Right now, some legislators are trying to get a bill through, but I don't think it's going to work. It's called a discharge petition. And they need a majority in the House, which they have, but Mike Johnson isn't swearing in this woman who became a representative in Arizona. So if they can get a majority in the House, it can become a bill. It would be Bill 165. And if they can get a majority in the House to vote on an Epstein investigation, then it'll go through Senate Majority Leader John Thune, who is very skeptical. He's not been very positive about an Epstein investigation. And if it can get through him, then it goes to a vote to the Senate. And if it can get through the Senate, then Donald Trump has to sign it into law. And
He's
Donald
definitely
Trump,
not gonna
He'll sign it.
You should have burned it.
without a doubt.
What's plan B?
So what we're shooting for is an independent congressional commission where we need a majority in the House and we need a majority in the Senate, but we don't need a presidential signature.
Right.
And our plan is to harass legislators until they do the right thing and make sure that, because there's 218 that are willing to vote for this discharge petition. So there is a majority there. And I think that there would be people receptive. It's unfortunate, though, that it's partisan. I mean, all we want is a simple investigation into child trafficking, Epstein-related child trafficking, but it's become a partisan issue. When you would think that every legislator would want to vote for, yes, we need an investigation into a child trafficking network where no one has been indicted except for Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
Anytime like somebody like Thune, who if anybody's like cynical against it, it's like it's kind of it's a weird thing to be against, you know?
Thune, I mean, I look at all these guys that are against it. And I mean, it's really weird.
It's weird to be against that.
That we have congressmen and congresswomen that vote against an investigation into child trafficking. When you think about that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, it's also, is the thing I'm always confused about, like, are there really like Epstein papers? Like, I find it hard to believe there's like a giant stack of papers that has a bunch of information about like high power sex offenders that's just sitting in a safe right now that people are like, no, you can't see that. Wouldn't they destroy that?
Well, I released Epstein's Black Book and Flight Logs in 2015. And all the perps are in that book, and all the perps are on the flight logs. I mean, there's a lot of other people that are named, but there's a lot of perps. And the day after Epstein was arrested, the FBI opened up his safe, and his safe contained
there you go,
discs and discs and discs of underage girls.
Dang.
And also, there were hard drives that were taken too. And the thing about Pam Bondi, she's saying that the FBI just started looking at this stuff a couple of months ago, which is total bullshit. I mean, the FBI and Department of Justice and whoever else was covering up for Epstein, they were looking at that stuff in 2019. It didn't like sit in some dark corner of the FBI. And now we got to look at it 6 years later. So the Trump administration has been guilty of a lot of lies. Pamela Bondi came out and said, yes, it's on my desk and we're going to release names. And then they released it and it was a nothing sandwich. I provided more incriminating information on Jeffrey Epstein and his network in 2015 than Pam Bondi did in 2025.
That's pretty weird, actually, now you say that.
And then she said that she'd been bamboozled by the FBI field office, that they had, because it was such a nothing sandwich. And then she said, now she has a truckload of evidence. And she said,
it's never great. Whole truckload of CP.
Yeah, what's the protocol for them watching? Is there like a specific government protocol? You have to literally watch child pornography. Like, how do they do? Is there like a 30-second increment thing, or like how do they do that?
I don't know. They probably hire some pervs or something. It's
There's probably plenty of them in the government. That's perfect.
We got a couple guys that'll volunteer over there.
No, for real, that's like fucked up to have to watch that. Yeesh.
So
Yeah, it's like life altering.
Yeah.
Pam Bondi then said, she keeps digging herself into a deeper and deeper hole. She said, only matters related to national security would be redacted. So now she has to tell us what a bunch of child molesters have to do with national security. And then ultimately they put out a memo that no one signed that said that there were 300 gigabytes impounded from Jeffrey Epstein, that there are over 1,000 victims, and that Jeffrey Epstein just downloaded these thousands of hours of pornography from the internet. And he molested over 1,000 victims without any help except from Ghislaine Maxwell. I mean, total bullshit. And Bondi had said earlier that there were videos of Epstein molesting underage girls. So the lies have just kept mounting and mounting and mounting. And I think that that's why this case is being kept alive. One of the reasons why is people want to know the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's also just disappointing because that's like the one thing, because like with the shutdown and everything, it's like they're bickering over this and that, but definitely having sex with children, you'd think they'd kind of pop the mask off and be like, all right, we'll get to the bottom of this one. If they're punting that around, it's like, man, these guys really will lie about anything. Sad.
Yeah.
It really shows how degenerate our government is. And then Mike Johnson, who's the House Majority Speaker, he said that, and this is really bizarre, he adjourned the House early so it couldn't vote on Massey's discharge bill, which would have had the representatives vote on whether or not there should be an Epstein investigation. And then we found out that he had an app on his phone called Covenant Eye.
Yeah.
And his son also has Covenant Eye, so they can monitor each other's consumption of pornography. Yeah. That's our Speaker of the House. And
at least he wasn't there, probably. That's fair. Or maybe that's where he was. Changes
that could cut both ways.
Yeah. True. Get back from the trip, you're like, look, son, we're going to start cracking down on this whole thing here.
Yeah, it's time to make some changes.
And then he told an unbelievable lie that Donald Trump was an informant working for the FBI spying on Epstein. And that was such an egregious lie that he had to walk it back. So
hold on, he claimed Donald Trump was there as like a secret high-level informant.
Yeah, as an informant.
00 Trump was down there on the massage table.
Yeah.
And now he's not opening up the House, so that discharge petition cannot be voted on. I mean, but even if that discharge petition makes it through the House and makes it through John Thune and makes it through the Senate, it's never going to make it through Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, but we have a president, and I don't have Trump derangement syndrome, but we do have a president that's committed to not making sure that there's an investigation into a bunch of child molesters.
Would you say there's a chance that Trump is trying to hide that investigation because he knows the people that would release it would use him as, like, they would maybe insert him more than he was into it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they might weaponize it against him if you let the Democrats lead the investigation. Now that's just, I'm just playing.
No, that's entirely possible.
Yeah.
I think what Trump is hiding, Trump might be involved. I mean, with Epstein, people pretty much knew what John McCain's widow was being interviewed about Epstein, and she said that everybody knew what Epstein was about.
Yeah.
So it's not like a secret that what Epstein was about.
Yeah.
And Trump hung out with him for a long time.
Now, the thing I've always been told is he stopped hanging out with him after the first time Epstein got caught in Florida.
No, it was before. Okay, so there's two stories about that.
Yeah.
There's two, that Epstein did something very inappropriate to an underage girl at Mar-a-Lago. And then the other story is that they had a bidding war on a mansion in Florida, and that for some reason that ended their friendship. We really don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, pedophile outbidded me, son of a bitch. Yeah. Yeah, because didn't Bill Gates still hang out with him after he got busted for, because he got like busted on record for pedophilia.
Yeah, in Florida. Then
in 2007.
Yeah.
Okay, so the cover story is that Bill Gates was hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein in 2011. But there's an article by the Evening Standard, a UK paper, that talks about them doing business in the 1990s.
Okay.
So we have no idea of how long Bill Gates has been hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein.
Gotcha.
I would say the big thing for me is who's hanging out with him after he got busted in 2007. Was that the first time Epstein got busted for underage stuff?
Yeah.
That would be, to me, a pretty important marker as to who's still hanging out with him after that.
Well, John Burns, the head of the CIA, hung out with Jeffrey Epstein.
Another undercover agent, son of a bitch.
Who's not a spy?
I think Bill Gates' wife came out and said he was chilling with Epstein after he got indicted.
Was this all just to capture Chris Tucker? Was this all just to bring down Tucker?
Just take down Hawkins, man.
That damn Chris Tucker.
Yeah. They got Spacey, Tuckman, and fucking Hawking. This is all for that.
It was Spacey and Tucker and Clinton on Epstein's plane.
Yeah.
Now you know that something very aberrant went down there with those.
Aberrant's a good word.
Allegedly.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
Allegedly.
Yeah, true.
This whole podcast, allegedly.
Exactly. We're merely speculating. But yeah, I mean, so do you worry the kind of like appetite for justice will fizzle out under all kind of the current people I guess obfuscating's the word, just being like, whatever, who cares? Let's move on. We got bigger fish to fry.
I don't think so. I mean, this thing has been covered. The Bush too covered it up. I mean, he was the guy that got the ball rolling on the cover up, and in 2007.
Oh yeah.
So and then Biden covered it up.
Yeah.
And Obama covered it up, and Trump covered it up. So it's been covered up by 4 different presidents.
Jesus Christ.
Must have been the sickest part. It's Project X, dude. They did it. Dude.
Hawkins had the ski goggles on. Yeah, like that makes it seem so horrible.
It's the party of the century. Fucking, they can't tell their parents.
No. I mean, that's so damning. If every single
4 presidents.
Yeah.
Where Trump got himself into trouble is he said he'd be transparent about it.
Yeah. No.
And Epstein is a Pandora's box. Once you open that, once Pandora's box is opened, the curse comes out.
Yeah.
And Trump thought that, I believe that Trump thought he could open it ever so slightly and slam it shut. But as soon as he opened it, the curse came out.
Yeah.
And he is hemorrhaging MAGA because of this issue. There's a lot of MAGA people that have just, the Trump administration and Mike Johnson have just been filled with so much bullshit that they've completely embarked on a different path than Donald Trump. I mean, they've jumped ship.
Would you say that the Epstein thing seems like a Mossad and CIA? Is it like joint to you, or is it just Mossad? Or
it's entirely possible. People say it's just Mossad, and I can't imagine the Mossad compromising American politicians on American soil without the CIA getting a cut.
Yeah.
I look at the Mossad and the CIA, at least the dark side of the Mossad. It's like the Gambino and the Genovese crime family.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both engaged in the same criminality, and they work together instead of working against each other. And Virginia Giuffre, her memoir came out a couple of days ago, and she talked about a prime minister that beat her up, and that was really vicious with her. And I knew Virginia. I got to know her pretty
fucking
well.
Angela Merkel.
Virginia told me that it was a Ehud Barak.
Fucking Merkel.
Sorry.
Merkel got in there.
That's terrible.
Laid the lumber. Allegedly. No, it was.
It was Ehud Barak, the prime minister.
Whoa, okay. I was going to say, why didn't she name him?
She just said prime minister in her book, but she told me
That's
that
Turkey, right?
Shit.
that it was Ehud Barak.
Is that Turkey?
No, he was the prime minister of Israel.
Oh, jeez.
And he was also head of Israeli intelligence at one point, too.
Yikes.
So that's how high this goes. It goes to the former prime minister of Israel, and it goes very, very high in American politics, too.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're not going to get that.
Yeah.
We're not going to tell us that.
They're going to need like a Snowden type figure.
Well, and I think that's why Americans really want to know how corrupt their political system is. And I've been writing about political blackmail for 22, 23 years. And I think that our political system is rife with blackmail. Even if Trump isn't involved with Epstein, he's protecting a system that's heavily compromised. I mean, that's what I believe.
Yeah, I mean, that as far as I can, I mean, I don't really know much about the government, but yeah, if they can't release that, if they do have damning evidence that they can't release, it's kind of proof. I mean, their whole thing is kind of like, dude, there's nothing there. People are hyping this all up. It's not what they said it was, but I don't know.
There's over 1,000 victims that we know of.
There you go.
And
there's good counterpoint.
We know, we know that, and then we know the procurers. We know who a bunch of the procurers are.
What?
I mean, the New York Times has written an article on 6 procurers, and Politico has written an article on 5 procurers. So we could take those procurers and indict them on multiple counts of child trafficking, and then they would roll over on the perps, and then you've got a bunch of victims who would be willing to testify against the perps. I mean, this whole thing could be taken care of really quickly if the Department of Justice had the will. If Pamela Bondi and Kash Patel weren't lying their asses off, this could be taken care of.
Yeah, that was the one thing that kind of sunk them when they were asked directly, like, were you told to warn Trump if anything came up, kind of like indicting him or alleging that he was involved, and they'd be like, why are you even asking me this? Which is kind of like, dude, it's yes or no, man. Just say yes, but yeah.
But that's also the thing where it's like, I'm not defending Trump again, but it's like there's an idea where he could be like, the intelligence communities have been trying to get him.
Yes.
Some parts of the intelligence community have been trying to get him for a while.
For sure.
It's like, who knows, under the last...
Yeah.
If they like slid some fucking names in there of like, well, Trump did this also. You just add it to the fucking file.
Yeah.
And then when he's like, I'm going to release it, and he opens it, and it's like, oh shit, they said I did a bunch
they got
of shit.
me. The letter.
I don't know.
What do you think about the letter? No, true. That
But
letter.
he was obviously, he was boys with him.
Who knows? Yeah, exactly. But say the letter's not real. That would have scared me. If I was a president and they came up with a thing, be like, yo, this guy wrote this, I'd be like, fuck.
Now,
this.
you guys think the letter is real?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I have a hard time believing that Rupert Murdoch would have published it without vetting it. And if you look at the birthday book and the other entries, it's consistent with what's in the birthday book.
Yeah.
So
you believe the letter's real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Can he draw like that? That was like kind of fucking impressive, honestly. Taken out of the context.
I mean, he probably had a kid do it.
I was impressed with the handwriting. I don't have very legible handwriting.
No,
so
but even shaping it like the...
Yeah.
Also, the wordplay, again, just taken out of context, was, I thought, fairly strong. Judging it as a piece of prose, I was like, damn, I didn't know Trump had that in him. Blood of the poets coursing through him.
So, I've been in this reality for a long time. I've been investigating Epstein since 2012. What do you guys think? I mean, what's your surmise on all this?
Part of me if I'm being honest, it's like there is something awesome about being like, yeah, all the guys on top are sick perverts and I get to take them down. So there's part of me that like not wants it to be true, but I get like excited for that to come out. So I try not to get too like, yeah, it's definitely the case. But the more and more people who really research it tend to be like, yeah, it was definitely a giant conspiracy that's being covered up. So I kind of believe that. I think it's yeah, I think there's a strong possibility it's a horrible, terrible conspiracy that's getting covered up by super powerful people.
Yeah.
So
89% of the American people want the Epstein files to be released. And the government...
Shout out to those 11%.
Yeah, I was thinking, there's probably 11% are probably pedophiles.
That's crazy.
I think they actually, they polled, I don't know what country it was in, but they were like, should we relax the child, like the pedophilia laws? And I do think there were 14% of people, it was either pedophilia or child pornography, were like, shouldn't be that big of a deal. Which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Well, Alan Dershowitz is on record saying that child pornography should be legal.
Yeah, dude.
He was one
Bad
of
take.
Epstein's swell.
Maybe it was a
swell
podcast.
pals.
Maybe he might have been doing a podcast. It might have been out of context. He might have been joking.
Damn, what's his argument for that? Being like,
Probably have that quote at some point, dude. We've done this for a million hours. I'm sure there was one night where I jokingly said that.
Dershowitz is a serious man.
I'm serious as hell. Fucking sell out. Fuck you.
Matt, stop laughing and get quiet. Matt, seriously, I know we fuck around a lot, but I want to make it a really
This
important
is an
point.
important thing I want to say.
You in
You gotta legalize it.
It's you in 2017.
Legalize it.
Matt, seriously, can you fucking stop messing around? I want to make a point. So why did Dershowitz say that?
I think Alan has some psychological issues
fair.
towards women. I
they're
busted
too
him
old?
lying. And he was sued by, Virginia Giuffre's affidavit came out in 2015, and she said that she'd been molested by Alan Dershowitz and Prince Andrew and Jean-Luc Brunel. And Alan Dershowitz went on the offensive, and he was
like, I don't
talking.
think it's a crime.
What's that?
What was his offensive? Like, I don't think it's a crime.
Well, no, his offensive was, I never fly without my wife.
Oh, the pence.
And then the pants too. And then the flight logs that I had that I put up showed that he was definitely flying without his wife.
Liar.
So he told American lawyer that he only flew with his wife, and then I nailed him lying. I said, are you sure you want to go with this? And then he said, well, maybe I forgot, this girl.
Forgot to bring her to the sex island.
And then he changed his tune because
that's right. She wasn't there.
She would have hated it. Wait, so he did? He changed it and it was like, okay, so maybe sometimes I do.
Well, he changed his tune in a deposition, and he said that his wife flew with him on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. So, I busted Alan.
Dang.
And lying.
He had to change it up a little bit.
He had to change it up a little bit after that article came out.
What office does this guy hold? What does he do? I always hear his name. I don't know really what he does.
Well, I mean, he's a retired Harvard law professor, but he's made his name defending rapists and murderers.
Jesus.
Like Mike Tyson and O.J. Simpson. And he's got a long list of malignant types that he's defended.
Okay.
Klaus von Bülow. That's his thing, is trying to show innocence to the most guilty, malignant people on the face of the earth. That seems to be his thing.
So how'd you get into all this? What got you kind of, it seems to be like a crazy thing to kind of buckle down into. How'd you get into this?
I had a difficult childhood, and that's kind of the reason why. I have a lot, before I even got into writing about this really weird shit, I had written a lot about children's issues. And my mom was a Playboy bunny, and I never knew my father. I was born in Minneapolis, and then we moved to Chicago where she was a bunny, and then we moved in with another bunny.
Whoa.
So when I was a kid, I was raised by bunnies. And Freud's Oedipus complex.
Let's get into it, yeah. You're in the hutch.
Freud's Oedipus complex has been largely dismissed, but I really like carrots. I ate a lot of carrots, so I don't know what.
So it's just bunnies. So what would Freud say about it? Because there's supposed to be the fear of the father castrating you. You had no fear of the castration.
I didn't meet my dad till I was 16.
Oh, yeah.
So it was, it's kind of funny. My mom told me how bad my dad was.
Yeah.
My grandmother told me how bad my dad was. My uncles told me how bad my dad was. And then when I met him, he was much worse.
No.
Oh, shit. I thought he was going to be the man.
Yeah.
Sounds like he was the man, dude.
So
probably jealous. You're hanging out with bunnies. You're really fucking pumped.
Well, it was a good gig as a kid to hang out with bunnies. I mean, there wasn't anybody to play with.
For sure.
But the bunnies were always really nice to me.
That's nice.
And my mom went to LA. My mom and I went to LA. She split Chicago. We went to LA. And, but we lived with 2 women, and one of them married a mafioso, and one of them became a prostitute, and a high-class prostitute. And my mom ultimately married an attorney. So he was an asshole, but she got the best bed of any of the three, the best deal.
So just to bring it back, so why was your dad's like? What was your impression of your dad when you finally met him at 16? Like, what did he do that you were like, damn, this guy is a fucking asshole?
But I mean, just he dripped of it. You know, I mean, there wasn't a benevolent bone in his body. I mean, just a really nasty, foul human.
Damn.
Yeah.
So like you met him, and I'm sure you were pretty like stoked to meet the guy finally. And what did he do? Was he just like?
Yeah, I probably met him 10 times in my life.
Okay.
I've got a rare neurological disorder that I've had 2 major neurosurgeries for. It's called dystonia, and it disfigures people. Mm-hmm. And there's only 2 neurosurgeons in the country that perform the kind of surgery that I need. One's in Jacksonville, Florida. One's at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester. And my last neurosurgery was about 10 years ago. And I called up my dad. I hadn't talked to him in a while. And I said, I'm going to have neurosurgery, and I'm going to have to get cleared before I go back to New York. So I'm going to need a place to stay. And he said, you got yourself into this. You get yourself out of that.
What an asshole. So you're absolutely right. The guy's a fucking asshole.
That's
Class A jerk.
His son's about to have major neurosurgery.
Hey, you did this to yourself, asshole.
You got to get yourself out of this.
Oh, man.
So that is my dad in a nutshell.
Yeah.
What a hard ass.
He died last year. I hadn't seen him in 20 years. I mean, we talked on the phone occasionally, but I went and saw him before he died. And
what did he die from? If you don't mind me asking.
Neurosurgery.
Yeah.
I think it was his heart that ultimately hit. But you know, the guy, I got to admit, as far as alcoholics go, the way that he drank, all his brothers died in their early 60s, but he made it to his mid 80s.
Kept it rolling.
Yeah. I mean, impressive.
Yeah, the hate fueled him.
The hate will fuel you.
So my mom,
Damn, he probably doesn't even remember that phone call he was probably hammered. Like, you know what? You got yourself into this. Fucking get out of it. He was probably always like, what the fuck is my son's problem? Why is this guy so mad at me?
That's a fair point.
Well, actually, he did get mad at me, and he told his wife that, you know, if I called, he didn't want to talk to me anymore.
Okay.
So,
well,
you just can't beat unconditional paternal love like that.
Yeah, yeah.
True.
So my mom ultimately married this corporate lawyer, and he was a very violent guy. All the women on my mom's side of the family marry violent assholes or drunk assholes. And he was pretty violent towards me, and my mom was cool with it. And after one kind of particularly nasty beating I took in the living room, I ran away. I was 12.
Damn.
And I'm really glad that I didn't get that far when I was 12 years old, because a lot of bad things can happen to 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
And then I was sent to, it was a military school. It was, I was in 8th grade. I was 13, so it wasn't quite, it was St. James Shattuck. Shattuck was the military part. St. James was when you got into 9th grade, you went into Shattuck. But it was the same kind of hazing. It was brutal. It was really violent. The first 2 books that we read were the Bible and Lord of the Flies. I mean, that was how that place indoctrinated. And it was really violent. I was a good student. I was a good athlete. And my mother and stepfather said that I didn't have to go back if I did well. So I did well. And they said, well, you know, since you've done so well, you know, we're going to send you back. And I said, I'm not going back there. And they said, well, you know, you got to go back. And I said, no, I'm not going back. And they said, well, we'll put you in foster care. And by this time I hadn't done anything. You know,
Jesus, man.
And then I ultimately ended up going to public school. But at that point,
so they didn't put you in foster care. You called their bluff on the
And then at that point, I started smoking weed. Sick. And I went from like a straight A student to failing classes. I mean, it was...
and damn, the weed was like 2% THC back then.
No, weed's a perfect gateway into Epstein. Smoke a little weed, you go, these motherfuckers are pedophiles. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Damn, so you started toking.
And then there was I tuned in, turned on, and dropped out basically. And
just off the weed, or were you taking anything else?
I was doing other stuff too. And then I got kicked out of a high school. And then I ultimately ended up at a high school that an avocado could have graduated from. I mean, this high school, they gave us...
Reading. Reading, PA. We got a couple avocado grads. We got some avocado grads.
Some Haas avocados. Yeah. So then you got through. They pushed you through.
Well, so at this high school, they gave us pinball machines, foosball tables, pool tables, and smoking lounges.
That's awesome.
To keep us there. They really, I mean, and I knew that some of my friends were dropping out. And I was a major knucklehead at that point, still kind of a knucklehead, but I realized I would never have an easier ride for the rest of my life than this high school. So I graduated from high school, and then I started hitchhiking around the country.
Jesus.
And that was really a good time.
What year was this?
I started hitchhiking around about 79.
Whoa.
And the 60s as like a cultural movement went from like 1959 through like the 70s. And when I was there's a book by Jack Kerouac called The Dharma Bums, and it's
gonna be The Road, but whatever. The Road, I know.
Wait, what's it called again?
Dharma Bums. And on the road too. They're both about hitchhiking around.
Didn't one of his friends try to levitate the Pentagon? I think it was Allen Ginsberg.
Sounds awesome.
Him and his friend tried to levitate. They tried to meditate until the Pentagon started levitating off the ground. It was like a big thing during Vietnam.
Literally the dumbest dude of all time. I wonder if the Pentagon took him seriously at all, though.
I think they probably did.
The Pentagon was probably like, they're outside. They're trying to levitate us right now. Hold on to something. We're going to get levitated.
It might have been Ginsberg.
I think it was Ginsberg. You're right. It was
dumbest fucks alive are outside. It's our worst nightmare.
Because there's people in Vietnam, they would get reports and be like, I don't know, like, what's going on back home? Like, I don't know, some fucking weird poet's trying to levitate the Pentagon. I'm like, motherfuckers, jerks.
Yeah, we sent two guys out there to beat the fuck out of him.
You went to West Point, right?
Very, very briefly, yeah. A couple weeks.
Why did you? Why was it such a short tenure?
I knew I wasn't going to make it before I got there. The last like 2 months leading up to it, I was like, I made a huge mistake. And then as soon as I got there, I knew I made a huge mistake. Yeah, that was it.
Did it change your perspective on life? Is that what made you decide to become?
I mean, it was a giant, humiliating failure, so that probably helped.
Set you up for comedy.
I was young. Perfectly. I was like 17, and I experienced like a town-wide humiliation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my whole town was excited about it.
Oh, wow.
And 3 weeks later, I was on my parents' couch. They were like, you fucking loser. Yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, it was very...
I thought you could just get out and be like, wasn't for me. But yeah,
yeah, I mean, you'd think that.
Yeah.
No one's going to care. No one's going to make fun of me for the rest of my life.
True, especially in Central PA. Yeah.
Central PA, they were fucking pumped I was going.
Yeah. That book I'm reading right now, Vietnam Percasey, or Percasey, whatever it's called. They talk about how he's just like he's in high school. Him and his friend are like playing, soldiers at like 13.
Yeah.
17 comes around. He's like, bro, send me to the Marines. And I really think, because back then they didn't have the internet, so like. They're like, I'm going to join the Marines. I think they thought people would be like, welcome, hero. Here's your quest.
Yeah.
And you're just screamed at on a bus from day one. Like, get the fuck, I'll fuck your mom, you little bitch. And then you're just like, they got there and they're like, this isn't at all what we thought was going to happen.
Well, yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
That does happen. And West Point, the same. Now, the boot camp's not like that serious.
Yeah.
But it is different, especially when you're recruited for football.
Yeah.
Every time I would go visit there, I'd be like, this place is awesome.
Oh,
everyone's having a blast, dude. This is all great. And you get there and they're like,
bitch.
Yeah. And I wasn't as smart as everyone else there. And there was a lot. I did not belong. So.
Because after my year of regimentation at Shattuck St. James, I mean, that was it. I was done. And I hadn't really been turned on to church or God or anything like that. And they were really heavy on God and violence. And I just kind of discarded everything once I started getting high. I had a lot of anxiety with my stepfather. And then I had a lot of anxiety with that school because it was very violent. And once I started getting high, that anxiety just kind of melted away from me.
Tight.
And that kind of was my trajectory. But being on the road at that point was a really good time because you'd meet other Dharma bums, and we were all young and idealistic and looking for ourselves, looking for the world, looking for America. And it was really a good time.
Then how'd that bleed into the 80s, though? Because then the 80s, didn't that become a whole different whole thing?
The 80s was different. I got off the road when I was, I think about 82.
Okay.
I noticed one thing about my fellow Dharma bums. Dharma is the Pali word for truth, and bum is the American word for bum. And my fellow Dharma bums, as they got older, their Dharma was receding, which only leaves bum. So,
I think that's how most bums, it's pretty typical. And then cocaine came around.
Yeah.
I did some of that,
Yeah. That probably changed the whole vibe. You guys became venture capitalists.
But I ended up at the University of Minnesota. They had a program where if you hadn't been to school in 4 years, you could take classes, and if you did well, you'd matriculate. And so that's what happened is I took classes. So nice. I got very lucky that they had that.
Sure, Golden Gopher.
Golden Gophers, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, that football team has sucked since 1960. Yeah. But
now they got a guy right now. The coach is doing all right. Fleck. You go.
Yeah.
Oh, you know about Fleck?
Yeah, I know about Fleck. Yeah.
He could row the boats, dude. They could be all right.
He's highly entertaining. He kind of reminds me of the Music Man, that musical, where he thinks that he's making people think that he's actually got a good football team.
He's doing all right.
But Ohio State beat the U of M like 41-3 or something.
That'll happen.
Yeah,
they'll do that to everybody. But they beat Nebraska.
They did beat Nebraska.
That was nice.
But Nebraska's been pretty bad since Tom Osborne split. So.
Damn, dude, I didn't know you knew Ball. Ball and Epstein? Let's go.
This is the Golden Gophers breakout combo. So nice. I love this. So you went to college. You're back.
I took philosophy class. I liked philosophy classes. Had it been not for philosophy class, I don't think I would have been able to make it through college, but I majored in philosophy. Well, actually, it was kind of a rigorous major. It was philosophy and hallucinogenics.
Sick.
And,
Damn.
and which left me very confused.
Now you have Matt's attention.
True. You might be a master manipulator.
Yeah, dude, you're Mossad.
Yeah, that will get you.
But I love, to this day, I still love philosophy. I mean, I started reading philosophy when I was like 15, so Eastern philosophy. And I think that I took one journalism class, and I thought it was the most boring thing I'd ever encountered in my life. Because I was thinking about journalism, but I took that one class, and I said I could never do journalism.
Yeah. Good for you.
Little did you know.
Well, I ultimately was hired by the University of Minnesota Medical School to write academic papers on things that had to do with ethics. And that was a good gig. I did it for about 5 years, and it paid really well. I mean, because you've got a philosophy degree, they're going to do that or teach or drive a cab, one or the other. And I liked doing that. I kind of was, my colleagues were, the hypocrisy was kind of getting to me. And I realized that I'm a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites. But my colleagues didn't realize their hypocrisy. So I felt like I was a superior hypocrite than them. Yeah. And when you start thinking that you're a superior hypocrite, they kind of push you out there. But something happened. I had started to moonlight as a journalist. And there was this woman who she ran an organization that helped prostitutes get off the street. And she was a little crazy, but she said that there's a serial killer killing prostitutes. And the Minneapolis police, St. Paul police denied it.
Not in Minnesota.
Not in Minnesota, yeah. The nice Midwest.
Yeah,
and so I went to the State Bureau of, I think it's something, they gave me a readout of the age, the sex, and the way someone died. And then I went to the databases for the Minneapolis newspaper and St. Paul newspaper, and I compiled a list of 38 women who had been stabbed, strangled, or beaten to death in like the previous 8 years. And it was pretty damning. And I went to and most of them were prostitutes. And I went to the cops and I said, "You still want to see it. There's no serial killer. And I went to the Minneapolis police, and I went to the St. Paul police. And then the article got published, and actually a task force was formed to catch this guy. They never caught him. I think there might have been up to 3 of them, but anyway, they were never caught. And I'd written these academic papers for 5 years, and I'd written a book that was, I thought, a pretty good book, or I co-authored a book, and it got nothing done. And here I write an article, and there's a task force formed. So that's why I kind of changed gears and got into journalism.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You got to look into Austin.
Yeah.
You might have something.
I mean, the FBI is even cop to it.
Yeah. How many? Did they? I guess it's a hard thing to have statistics on. Do they know how many serial killers are like on average in a country in a given time? Is there like always like 5 or 6 of them kicking around?
Okay, so the FBI, when I was writing about serial killers, I haven't written about, since I'm writing about government malfeasance, it's so much more evil than serial killers.
Yeah,
but
it's bad.
but the FBI said that there were 50 at any given time. But I talked to other people that said that it's more like probably 200.
Dang.
Yeah. Was that around MK Ultra? Isn't there like a correlation? Like people try to.
There's a really good book written by a guy named Dave McGowan. And he showed that a number of serial killers were either like in the Phoenix program, which was in Vietnam, or they'd been somehow entangled with the government. He made an argument that some had been through MK Ultra. And it's called Program to Kill. Really a good book.
Yeah.
Really a good
Damn,
book.
I didn't know.
I strongly suggest it to anybody that's into serial killers and the government creating serial killers.
Dang.
Matt took LSD, and I've seen the darkness in his eyes since then. He might be Matt MK Ultra himself, but he's going to strangle a hooker.
I need a conservatorship immediately. I need to move back in with my parents. I should move my whole family back in with my parents and be like, guys, I can't stop thinking about killing gay guys in Austin. Take me in. That'd be nice, actually.
What was your jump off point? Did you go to college, or did you?
I did. I kept going to college after West Point. I went to Elon, failed out of there, went to Harrisburg Area Community College, and then I went to Westchester University. And then while I was at Westchester, I started doing stand-up a little. And that was it. Just kept doing stand-up.
And you were kind of hooked?
Yeah, for sure.
I read Lenny Bruce's book, How to Talk Dirty and Influence People. And the first time that he got up in front of a crowd and got laughs, he said he was hooked.
Yeah, that's typically how it works. How about you, Matt?
Same thing. Yeah. When you get the room laughing, you go, oh, this is a nice feeling.
Yeah.
And then you bomb and you go, I fucking hate myself. And then they laugh.
Especially outside of that, when the rest of your life you're a giant loser.
Yeah.
You have 5 minutes once a week where you're like, yeah, maybe I'm cool.
So when I was hitchhiking, I lived on the ashram of a guru. And I might have talked about that with you guys. When I got there, I was really influenced by Eastern philosophy, the Beatles, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, all that Dharma bums, all that stuff. And I went and lived with on the ashram of this Indian guru, and I was learning meditation and yoga. And one day I was talking to the guru, and I could have sworn I smelled cigarettes on his breath. Mm-hmm. Now, he was an enlightened being, a celibate. He was like our conduit to God. And I went to one of the people on the ashram, who I'd eventually call the pod people. I went to one of the pods, and I said, I could have swore I smelled cigarettes on Swami's breath. That couldn't be possible, could it? And he goes, well, here's the thing with that. He has to have one vice to keep him tethered to this plane of reality. So he can teach us. And I went, oh, okay. And
I bet you he has 2 vices. I bet you there's another vice coming. And it's fucking all the women.
Yes. that was the second one.
Yeah, of course.
That's best case scenario.
Every single time. Yeah. Well, yeah, there could be a third.
And then the third one was
butts too.
embezzling money from his more affluent initiates.
Well, you got to be able to do it. It's the only way.
And I was thinking to myself, this guy must be very spiritually advanced if he has to do all that just to stay on this plane of reality so he can teach us.
It's happened to Bernie Madoff. He was just trying to stay down in this realm.
And then I got kicked out of there, and then I hitchhiked to New York, and where I stayed for a while, and then I hitchhiked around a little bit. I ended up in Arkansas with some hillbillies. I lived with some hillbillies, and they were, in Pulp Fiction, Zed and his buddy in the cellar.
Oh no!
They kind of remind me of Zed and his buddy, and they liked me though. I was a novelty, the Yankees. So I lived with them for a while, and I worked on a road crew. We were building a highway. We were getting paid $3.50 an hour, which was really hard work. And then they were kind of getting tired of me, and they had a lot of guns, and I didn't want to be a mound in the backyard. So I eventually hitchhiked around, and then I hitchhiked to LA. So
did you meet them hitchhiking, or did you just kind of like wander into there? How do you kind of fall in with a bunch of hillbillies in Arkansas?
They pick you up hitchhiking.
Really?
Yeah, and that's the way it was back then. I mean, people would pick you up hitchhiking, and you could, sometimes they'd put you up for a night, sometimes they'd put you up for, it all depended. I was a good guy to party with. That was fun. I'm not going to rip anybody off.
Yeah.
I didn't have any psychopathic inclinations. So people were pretty generous to me when I was hitchhiking around. And then I ultimately ended up in LA where I tried stand-up comedy.
Oh, yeah, nice. You're saying that.
And I would get loaded and then do the amateur night at the Comedy Store and at the Improv. And it wasn't, sometimes I was successful, sometimes I wasn't.
Yeah, that can happen. Yeah.
But I thought it was tough because at that point in my life, I did not have the self-esteem to handle bombing. And I think it takes a certain amount of self-esteem to handle bombing or self-delusion or something.
I would say more delusion.
Yeah, delusion.
Not a lot of esteem going on.
And maybe a lack of self-esteem, like a complete zero self-esteem to just be like, yeah, I know. After you bomb, you go, yeah, of course, I suck.
Yeah, get done and be like, those fools don't know anything.
Yeah, you can also hit that a lot, for sure.
No, it's always, I suck.
Yeah.
How long did it take you guys to get to the point where you felt pretty comfortable on stage?
I don't know.
At least, even just like pretty comfortable is like 14 years to where you're not like completely like, this sucks. I was just in Buffalo this weekend, and I was pretty chill. I was back there like pretty confident, and I like thought back to, I think just like maybe 2 years ago, 3 max, when I did that place the first time, and I was like an absolute nervous wreck the entire week. I like remember it vividly. I had brought my wife. I had a baby at the time. And I remember just like, I didn't talk to her the whole time. I was like completely out of my head with nerves. I'd be in the green room like, this is wrong. I shouldn't be here. Like completely harsh on myself.
Get that.
Yeah.
I get that all the time.
Yeah. But this was like, maybe, I don't know. I'd be like, I was just on edge completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that bad anymore, but I was like, man, I was kind of happy about it. I'm like, damn, I don't know, I've made some progress on some weird metric inside, but yeah, I remember.
Were you nervous when you did the Netflix show?
Yeah, I was pretty nervous. Yeah, that was a bad feeling to see like 30 something people there to like film it, and you go, oh fuck, I'm the subject of this thing. You go, this is a mistake.
That's uncomfortable.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
Where'd you get that cup?
My friend.
Thing's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. She's Jamaican too, so it kind of makes it count a little.
That's
more.
awesome. She's Jamaican.
Yeah. It's my wife's friend.
You guys are sharing gifts.
Yeah, it's my wife's friend. She gifts me this coffee mug.
Real bad man.
23.
Real bad man. She gave me the cup. It wasn't me.
No. And you've got this sitcom. Is it easy to interact with other actors?
Most of the people on the show are just our friends.
Okay.
From Philly, yeah. It's very easy. It's very low pressure.
Because some comics can make the leap to sitcoms and other ones can't.
We'll see if we can keep it going. That'd
like
be nice.
the show.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
As I said, it's fun.
My dad loves it too. He's always like, yeah, my dad. He's like, he watches it all the time.
Matt's in it. Matt's got 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Yep. I've been typecasted. I'm just a cop.
He's a cop.
People want, dude. I've been asked to do a cop too. I'm totally typecasted.
Really?
Just cops for me.
If you get that crew cut, you're fully a fucking cop. You're fully a cop.
I know. I've only had one other person ask.
You guys have become stars since I was first on the show, and I've just become old and grizzled. You know, it's.
I'm getting pretty grizzled.
You're dealing with some pretty heavy stuff.
Yeah, true. You hit
it out.
Hit the road again.
It does. I mean, that reality is so dark. To tell you the truth, I don't really know how it. When I first came across it in Omaha, and I saw how many kids had been destroyed and how it had been covered up, I just said, these fuckers are going to have to kill me to stop me. This is just too easy.
Yeah.
And then Epstein came along, and I thought, because I wrote a pretty good book on the Omaha network, but we couldn't get it. People just didn't want to believe that the government would be involved in something like that. And then Epstein came along, and then that kind of gave me a second wind. And because I spent 7 years on that first book, and I was doing podcasts where people are asking me about the Illuminati and shape-shifting reptilians and shit like that. And I'd worked so hard on this book, and nobody was buying it. And now people are buying it a lot. So because of Epstein. I mean, Epstein has given the book a resurgence.
Wait, so what would you say when you'd be on those programs? They'd be asking about like shape-shifting reptilians. Would you just be
I would say something pretty snarky, and then they would get upset with me. And then that would kind of be the end of a congenial conversation.
That would kind of piss me off if I spent 4 years researching and writing a book. You know, like, what about interdimensional reptilian avatars?
Well, I was, there were these, I guess, evangelical. They had a conspiracy show. I guess it was relatively big. And I'd never heard of them, but I talked to them like about a month before I was going to go on. I said, you guys should really read the book.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of apocrypha floating around on the internet about this. And then they called me up, and they were very happy, evangelical. Hey, Nick, how you doing? And and I asked them, did you read the book? And they said, no, but we've been cruising the internet, and we know a lot. And then, like, one of the first questions the dude asked me was about the Illuminati, and then there was some other crazy questions. I said, man, you obviously have not read this book. And
wasn't there some evangelicals in Florida in the book? Or whatever, didn't they say they were like a church group? That van of
the Finders.
Yeah, the Finders.
Oh yeah,
well, that was just a weird cult.
Yeah.
And so the guy said, "Well, what politicians have been compromised?" And I said, "Well, it's really kind of impossible to explain to you the politicians that have been compromised unless you really understand the kind of power that was deployed to cover this up. There were 2 grand juries in Nebraska and 1 grand jury in D.C. that covered this up." So I can name names, but it wouldn't have any meaning without. And then he started going, "Who are the politicians? Who are the politicians?" And then, because I'd been a little snarky myself, so that was the end. And they were going to call me back and thank me for the interview, and they never did, man. I'm still waiting for that call. I think I hurt their feelings.
Yeah, what was the name of that? Wasn't it called like the Boys? Something or that was
Boys
the thing
Town
connected to the Franklin scandal and all that stuff.
Yeah, the pimps were getting kids from the Boys Town, which is probably the most iconic, famous orphanage in the world. I was just talking to one of those kids earlier today. This kid, man, he's been through hell. His mother was a schizophrenic, and he was put in multiple foster care homes, and where he was molested. And then he went to Boys Town when he was 12. And he was picked to be one of the kids that was flown around.
Jesus.
And this is actually in the book. He couldn't take it anymore because some of these pedophiles are very sadistic, like what happened to Virginia Giuffre with Ehud Barak. Some of these pedophiles are, and then after a weekend of very sadistic treatment, he went to they have houses and house parents in Boys Town, and he said, "I can't take it anymore. I can't take." And Boys Town put him on a plane to Atlanta the next day and deposited him in a psychiatric institution.
Dang.
Where he was there for a year. And some of the other victims that I talked to that were molested at Boys Town, the exact same thing. They've been put in psych. Now, it's entirely possible that going through something like that could really mess you up psychologically, but it's also a great way to say, if this kid comes forward and says, "I was molested," yeah, he's a head case. We don't worry about him.
Yeesh.
So, yeah, it's kind of it's been dark, but the thing is, I've been at it for so long, and with Epstein, I see light. I mean, I just think it would be. according to the Centers for Disease Control, 25% of underage girls and 5% of underage boys have been molested in our country. And people in the field think it's slightly conservative for girls and very conservative for boys. But if you just go with the CDC numbers, you got 50 million kids. Eesh. So I think that for us to put even a dent in that, it'd be good if the government didn't aid and abet child trafficking.
Yeah.
So I think that that's the first step in kind of cleaning up our society. We'll never get rid of it, but we can definitely take a first step by making sure that the government doesn't facilitate it anymore.
That is a fucked up statistic, man. When you get into how high that is, that's terrible.
I mean, if you could take one thing out of society, if you could take child molestation out of society, the prisons wouldn't be filled, the psychiatric hospitals wouldn't be filled. A lot of people in those types of institutions have been molested as kids.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm really fortunate. There was emotional, verbal, and physical abuse, but I was never sexually abused. When I started hitchhiking around as a kid, though, I started hitchhiking not interstate, but just around Minneapolis when I was like 15 years old. And I'd get picked up by guys that would hit on me occasionally. And, I'd just say, stop the car.
Pull over. I got to pee.
Just sprint.
Yeah. Damn.
So, and like I said, when I was 12, when I ran away the first time, I mean, I would have been susceptible to something like that. By the time I was 15, I was just too cynical and angry to be subjected to something like that.
For sure. Damn, that's fucking bullshit.
I got to go back to, I think, was it in the Franklin scandal? Was Clarence Thomas at a party in D.C.?
Clarence is a perv.
All right.
Interesting. Interesting.
Hold on. But the point was, there's people you could get invited to these parties.
Yeah.
And now you're just on this fucking list.
But you're
like, damn, I thought fucking Clarence Thomas was there. I thought this was above board. You know what I mean? Or like
Clarence isn't above board.
I don't know much about.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
Okay, so Anita Hill. There was she said against Anita Hill. Now there were 7 women that were ready to testify against Thomas, and actually there was one that had been subpoenaed. Her name was Angela Wright, and she was going to back up Anita Hill, and then Biden lifted her subpoena, and Biden said that he lifted her subpoena because she asked for it to be lifted, and she said that that's not the case, that he was lying, that she wanted to testify. So Thomas had done this to a number of women. There was a book called Strange Justice. It was written by a former, I think, New York Times or New Yorker reporter named Jay Mayer. And there was also, Thomas was talking to Anita Hill about porn stars too. I don't know if you remember that, but he lived right around the corner from a video store. And that's where he spent most of his time, is in the adult section. So
what? How do you know that?
Because Jane Mayer.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. That could happen to anybody. At least it was the fucking adult section.
True.
But you're not a Supreme Court justice. So.
True.
Yeah, and also, that was, God, that must have been crazy having to go in there. Just your regular Blockbuster, turn the corner, get the porn in front of everybody.
Yeah.
I remember poking my head behind the curtains as a boy and being like, one day it'll all be mine. No idea it'd be all on my phone. I was like, just let me in there, please.
He was head of the Equal Opportunity Commission at that point. So he was pretty much incognito. But Thomas.
Wait, so how'd you know he was always in the section, though?
What's that?
How'd you know he was?
Because she interviewed someone who owned that store.
Oh.
And said that.
Damn.
That he was always.
Yeah.
That's where his first stop was. Probably his only stop, I think.
That stinks, dude.
And that dude makes decisions that affect every American.
Yeah.
And his wife is crazy too. I mean, his wife is.
He's probably driving her nuts.
I think she might have been driven nuts before, but she called up Anita Hill, saying that Anita Hill should recant her accusations towards her husband, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of like Hillary.
Kind of like Hillary.
Yeah, Hillary made some calls, didn't she?
I think Hillary's probably made a lot of calls.
Yeah. Well, it's exciting.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I had no idea. I always thought it was truly a thing concocted to like take the guy down.
I was raised on that too.
Yeah.
That Anita Hill was kind of witch hunt type thing.
No, it was there were a bunch of women.
What about Kavanaugh? Do you have any insight into that? Do you think, because that's how it got framed to me? It was like they did it to Thomas, they did it to Kavanaugh.
So with Kavanaugh, I was on Twitter and some guy said, "Well, that woman lacks credibility," and I said, "Well, which woman?" Because there's been other women that have come out and talked about Kavanaugh, but it makes sense. I mean, people that are susceptible to being compromised, it can really enhance their career, and I think that, I mean, I see that all the time.
True.
Yeah.
Do you think
That's how me and Matt got big?
What's that?
That's how me and Matt got big.
Yeah.
Luckily, we only had to do stuff with each other. So.
Yeah, we just had to kiss in front of Clarence Thomas. We had to make out in front of the Supreme Court.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder too, just playing devil's advocate, do you ever think there's a way to weaponize kind of victims against political opponents? Because I always wonder about that too.
That's entirely impossible, but...
Because the same people weaponizing child sex, you don't think they can be like, let's just send a woman out there that says this happened?
Yeah, I mean, that's entirely possible.
It looks like there's no, depth they won't go to.
It's rare though. He's a retired judge. His name is Patrick Schultz. He represented various Catholic dioceses in 500 sexual abuse cases.
Jeez.
And he was interviewed by the New York Times, and he felt like, of the 500 cases that he'd litigated, that less than 10 were lying. So it's very rare. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
For sure.
But I mean, if you're going to come out and say such and such molested me, the amount of fire that's going to be pointed at you is really intense. So I can see why. There's all kinds of victims that will never open their mouths. And that's the other thing with Epstein. If Epstein gets covered up, those 50 million Americans that have been molested as minors, I mean, they're going to think that they have no hope for justice at all.
Yeah.
That they've got no voice.
Yeah, I mean, my idea now with it is it's going to be like a political football they're going to kick around. Like they keep talking about the JFK papers. They're like, we're going to release the JFK papers, and it's like, maybe they already released them. I haven't heard anything kind of new or groundbreaking come out of that. So do you think they'll keep it as that, kind of like a carrot on a stick sort of thing? Like, oh, I'll do it.
Wait, the thing with Trump is he makes a lot of promises. And I got to give it to him. He said that there would be transparency in the Epstein case, whereas his predecessors have completely covered it up and didn't mention it.
Yeah.
But as I said earlier, I think Trump thought that he could open up Pandora's box just slightly and then slam it shut. And that's just not the case with this. There's a lot of Americans, because the government shouldn't be covering up child sexual abuse, which is the same thing as aiding and abetting it. So the government, but we've got 89% of Americans that want full disclosure here. And, our government, the majority of our government wanted a single payer system when Obama did Obamacare. Mm-hmm. We didn't want all these HMOs that have become part of the Obama healthcare plan. And the government completely disregarded the will of the American people. The American people wanted us out of Iraq. Like 80% of Americans wanted us out of Iraq after a certain point, and our government didn't. I mean, a bunch of us, the majority want Gitmo shut down. The government doesn't care. I mean, the bank crisis. I mean, Americans didn't want to bail out a bunch of rich bankers.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What we did. So our government continually goes against the will. But this is a different thing. This is our children. And people don't think that my child isn't going to get molested, but I'm sure that many of the parents of victims molested by Epstein never thought that their child would get molested.
Yeah, I don't think anyone thinks.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's like, I got a bad feeling about this kid.
For sure. Yeah, it's not on anyone's radar. It's true. I've been instructed, I don't think people do sleepovers anymore really like that. I've heard sleepovers are a thing of the past, man.
That sucks.
Yeah, well, it's just like, dude, I guess so many people now are, I guess now that this stuff's even talked about at all, people are comfortable enough.
I never even considered that. There were times I'd like go to sleep at my friend's house and my parents would be like, no.
Yeah.
Now, not that they would think that back then, but now I'd be like, yeah, what the fuck? You think I'm going to fucking diddle these kids?
Yeah, dude.
What the I'd be so offended if they're like, you can't sleep over there.
I know, but I think now it's like parents are just being like, let's just not, just because you just have no idea. So they're like, yeah, we're just kind of doing blanket policy. Like, dude, you guys can, I think they'll let you hang out till like 11 p.m. and they take you there and then they drop you back off in the morning so you can like kind of have a semi sleepover experience. Because you just don't know. It could be some weird uncle there. You know, it's like you'd have to really know the people.
I was visiting a friend of mine who lives outside Seattle, and her son was going out with this woman he met in high school. And the parents came over to meet my friend and the son, and vet them, which I thought was kind of somewhat responsible.
That's cool.
We live in a strange time. It's very different than, I'm like an antiquated relic, but it's life has changed a lot since I was a kid, and it's changed a lot since you guys have been kids too.
True that. Well, hopefully, man, good luck with that. Hopefully it works out and they get some kind of thing rolling.
Well, we started Epstein Justice, and it's a 501c3. And I think that we're growing. It's been a tough slog, but Epstein Justice is growing. And our plan, the way that it is now with Massey, they need a majority, as I said, a majority in the discharge position, then they need a majority in the House, and then they need a majority. Then John Thune has to give the thumbs up, and then it's voted on in the Senate. And then Trump has to sign it. And that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
So what we're proposing is an independent congressional commission where we just need a majority in the House and a majority in the Senate. We don't need a sign off by the president. And we're growing. It's been a tough slog, but people are so alienated. They do not think that they can affect change in their system. And they've been conditioned that way. But at Epstein Justice, we're saying, join us. We can affect change. We can make something happen here. Because these crimes are just so horrific and they've been so blatantly covered up that I think people are ready for a change now. They know something is really wrong with their government, but I don't think they understand the depths of the depravity of many of our leaders.
Do you think the average person could even handle if they did like, all right, fine, open it completely? What do you think the real effect of that would be in terms of like the everyday citizen just, or anyone really, just kind of like glimpsing into it and having to like put that all together? I think it would just like crush them.
Well, what would you guys say? Would you guys be relieved to say that the system is getting fleshed out?
Yeah, I'd be like, this is definitely good. But also too, it's like, yeah, it's just tough because if it is people who are either politically super powerful or like, billionaire class, like they're not going to let that happen.
Well,
never.
But here's the thing. There's 320 million Americans. And how many of if like labor's rights, that was a slog.
Yeah.
Civil rights, that was a slog. Women's rights, that was a slog. Gay rights, that was a slog. This can be done.
True.
Children's rights can be done. We can do that if we decide to. If Americans decide to do this, we can do this. It's really up to us.
No, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't want to be naysaying it. I'm just kind of just thinking it through. Yeah, that's a fair point. And no, you don't really think about the kids' rights are infringed upon at all, really. So yeah, it's a weird one because there's not like a government. Well, I guess there kind of technically there is. They're saying, but well, good luck. I hope that works out.
Yeah.
Really. I think it'd be good for people to know, just like, all right, we gotta get a peek into this thing and maybe shift some things around big time.
EpsteinJustice.com.
There you go.
My brother.
EpsteinJustice.com.
My brother is an evangelical and is very susceptible to denial. And I saw him at Thanksgiving, and I said, that the government covered up Epstein's pedophile network.
Nice.
You know that, right?
I did the same thing at Thanksgiving.
Well, it's just one of those icebreakers.
Yeah. Right before pass me the cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
And he said, I know. And I was stunned because there's a guy that doesn't think the government does anything wrong.
Yeah,
I think what really helped it was Trump covering it up.
Yeah.
Or putting it away, because now all the Democrats are like Epstein. So now everyone's kind of like, it was always like a MAGA thing to be like Epstein files.
Yeah.
And then when Trump was on the other side of it, of the left does whatever he doesn't want. So now everyone's kind of united in this, you know?
But I'm pretty sure that there are people on the left that are compromised too.
For sure.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that's why it's been covered up under two.
For sure. I just mean the people that are paying attention.
Yeah, they're reigniting the passion. Yeah.
Because when I started tackling this issue, no one, I mean, I would pitch it to editors at magazines in New York City, and I could see the wheels going around. They would say, well, you know, this is really a horrible story. I need to help Nick Bryant. Or the cognitive dissonance would come in, and I can write Nick Bryant off as crazy, and I can have a nice dinner with my family tonight. I mean, that was, and you know, I knew most of them would be spineless, but I didn't think all of them would be spineless. And, you know, I had some really good friends that were very high up in publishing. And one of them actually apologized to me, which I thought was really cool.
That's nice.
Years after the fact, but he said, you know, Nick, I could have been a better friend.
I get it, though. If I'm editing like Good Housekeeping and I'm like 3 fall decorations, you can't do that. You're like, yeah, I don't know if that would fit.
But getting the Franklin scandal published was tough too, because I gave a book proposal to my agent, good agent. And I was summarily banished from that agency pretty quickly. Dang. And then I gave it to another agent who's also a very good agent, and he couldn't get anybody to sell it, or to buy it. So we finally got a small publisher on the West Coast finally bought it. So nice. And at that point, I had so much evidence. I mean, I had a grand jury's worth of sealed testimony and exhibits. I mean, I was able to prove it because of all that grand jury stuff.
Yeah,
so.
That's crazy. Well, dude, hopefully.
Well, thanks for stopping by, man.
Hey,
it's always good to see you.
Yeah,
keep.
Whenever I'm in Austin,
please come by.
Stop by. Yeah,
please, keep updating us.
Yeah,
so it's hard to find any real information.
Yeah,
about
that's
all
the
this.
big thing.
Well, you can always look at me as a beacon.
We will continue to.
Yeah,
and I like your audience too. When I go on bigger podcasts, the bots come and they try to undermine my character various ways. But when I read the comments in your podcast, your listeners are pretty sophisticated, and they realize that the bots are coming. They call it the bots. So I get a kick out of that.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks for coming by, man.
Okay, man. Thank you.
All right.
I said there was just one next to the stage. It was like a glittery woman's cowboy hat, and I was like, dude, I'll pay you if you wear that on stage and don't mention it once.
He kept it on the whole time.
Opened the show with a cowboy hat on, didn't say a word.
Did people?
It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, dude, he's a freight train though. That's tugboat behavior to act like that.
That is absolute tugboat.
He's a freight train, dude.
He really is
unbothered.
And he did it. Yeah. He was like, I would have done that for free. I didn't even bet him a certain amount of money. I just said, I'll give you money if you wear that hat.
He talked about it on Panties yesterday. He said,
"Oh yeah, panties." The hit new podcast,
panties.
The hit new podcast, panties in the mouth.
Yes, he was talking about it, and he was like, "I really wanted to wear it anyway."
You guys ever get like super horny while you're doing your podcast,
dude? Yeah, all
the
time.
How does like the horniness come out?
Dude, we had to interview Sarah J and not get horny. Do you know Sarah J?
Isn't that
the porn star lady, the MILF lady?
Oh, okay. Dude, I was thinking of the one Bailey J.
Oh, Bailey J. No,
man, you're saying that pretty recklessly.
Not Bailey J, dude.
Although I get horny around Bailey J.
For Bailey J,
you get horny.
You get a
little
horny.
Something in you that would get going.
Whether it was like fear,
this is forbidden fruit. I don't like it. I'm mad, but I'm horny.
Yeah, that'd be my dad's gonna find out all the way to max
I'm
horniness.
Scared and horny.
I'm scared of my dad's judgment. I'm horny.
Yes, that makes me so horny.
I've been thinking about. I had
It's $600 right here. Come on, come on.
I like I don't know. I have sex with female to male trans people, right? But it's like a certain point, and I feel like testosterone makes pussy better.
Oh, you want the female to male trans?
Yeah, but it also I feel like it's also like making me look at men different, and I'm like, no, I gotta stop.
Hold on, did you say you're taking down FTM transes? You're saying?
Yeah.
Are you continued? Are you continuing?
Yeah, I've continued.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm like, I like a nice
how's this been coming
35%.
about? Are you hanging by the pool hall? Like, where you find these?
Reddit, dude.
What?
Reddit.
You need to delete that fucking. The Reddit's turning the frogs gay.
It's probably Boxers in the Mouth
Putting
podcast.
chemicals in the
Dude.
Reddit. What'd you say?
Boxers in the Mouth
That
podcast.
really is Boxers in the Mouth podcast. How do they feel about it? Nate's a classic African American dude.
Yeah.
He is definitely against your behavior.
No, dude. There's like something
it's
about like
pussy.
It is pussy.
It is pussy,
It's
dude.
pussy. It's just dudes pussy.
Guys.
Pussy belongs to
Yeah.
that dude.
It's boy pussy. That's what they call it.
Oh, well, man.
That's what it is, dude.
So
That's the
you're just-
lingo.
You're linking with these on Reddit?
Yeah. You just hit up a horny trans and then you go.
What's the chat beforehand? It's just like, yo, what's up?
It's like, hey, I saw your post.
Oh, my God.
32, black male. South Philly. You want to come over? This is pretty much it.
That's awesome.
And then
Yeah.
you're saying the pussy feels better because they're on testosterone.
Yeah, because it makes it like wetter and presentable.
Oh, my God.
You know?
I think you're probably just. I don't want to be rude.
No.
How many regular pussies have you been with?
Less than. Probably like 8.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you got a decent idea.
Yeah. And I've
I
had.
take it back. I'm sorry. I
It's
shouldn't
okay,
have even
dude. No.
brought that up.
I didn't have sex until a little bit ago. It's
Yeah,
still
I
like
remember.
right before the pandemic, dude. Yeah.
Thank God.
So you're
That
like,
pandemic was another 2 years in hell. You did crawl out of the pussy hole, and now you're just on the internet. You crawled out of that inferno.
you're in
Yeah,
a porn
dude.
hole. You're in a real life porn hole.
I'm deep. I'm trying to get out.
Yeah, you're
I
a
want to
real
get
life
out,
pornhole.
but
You've broken the fourth wall.
dude, there's no way to get me a ladder. I'm deep in the hole.
You're deep in the porn hole?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
a sexual freak.
No, dude.
You-
Jibs is a freak, dude.
Jibs is a freak.
He's fucking dudes now.
You need him. You need the bad guy.
Dude,
You need him so you can point your finger.
he just turned 31 on his birthday, and he was like, all right, from the beginning of the year to his birthday, he was like, I have to fuck 31 people. And he fucked like 37. He like overachieved, dude.
Sway.
Yeah.
Also, it's amazing to me that you're older than Jibs. Jibs is the only black dude I know that looks 50. That's fucking young. That's taking a toll on him though. That many dicks. That's like post-war photos.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dick. Yeah.
He's giving them. He's giving, dude. He's not taking, he's giving.
Yeah, but he's touching. He's stroking.
Did I
he's
tell you the
sucking.
story about the natural throat goat or no?
No, I'd love to hear it.
Me and Jabri, we were at the bar watching
Thank
a Phillies
God.
game. He loves the World Series now. He loves sports now. He's a big Philly guy. We watched the World Series. He had a high life. It like overflowed, and he went, and I was like, I'm ignoring that. And then it happened again.
Wait, what happened?
He like
His brother's deep throating bottles at the game.
at the bar, dude.
Oh, I was gonna say they don't have bottles.
At the bar. He was just drinking it. It happened. I ignored it.
Why did he throw it?
Because it was overflowing.
You know,
like it
when
was like,
sometimes you put a beer down
Yeah,
too
but why?
fast.
I know that thing, but why would you have to fucking?
Every once in a while, you accidentally throw one of those. You don't know what to do. You go, oh. And foam's coming out of the side of your mouth.
It might happen to the CEO of
Bud
Bud
Light?
Light, dude.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely
dude.
one started overflowing. He throated it. And he was like, hey, I just got a great idea.
what
What's
about
that hot person I've been seeing on the internet? Let's send her a kid. That's how you shoot your shot.
overflow Bud Light?
Congratulations
$50 million.
on a year of being a woman.
What if the CEO was in a porn hole?
Yeah.
If Bud Light, see, now the
I can see
whole
it.
world has to like position around it.
Yeah, we have to be mad at.
Did you see the new
I know,
commercial they put
dude.
out?
No.
They just put out a new commercial where it's like military and horses. They're like, dudes, chill. We're
Yeah,
still
yeah,
bros.
We
yeah.
still love dudes
Yeah, yeah.
in a non-gay way.
Yeah. It should have just been a commercial of like girls jumping on a trampoline. And
Yeah, that should have come back to twins.
They should have went, yeah, right, fuck that. We were just kidding.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
true.
Dude, that just goes to show you that woke doesn't pay, dude.
Woke, you go woke.
Woke doesn't pay.
You're gonna go broke, dude. When's the pendulum gonna swing? Are you ready to move to Austin?
Dude, Bud Light saw.
The pendulum might swing. That might be the, pendulum
If
swing.
we go to Austin, the pendulum swung.
It might
dude.
swing. Bud Light will crumble, dude. Anheuser-Busch will go bankrupt.
Dude, they saw
They'll have
Donald.
no more money left because everyone will say, I'm not fucking drinking this
I'm not
shit.
drinking it because
I don't agree with that.
Shit.
I'm gonna. What if they like cured alcoholism by that? A bunch
Mm.
of dudes are like, you know what? I don't need any of this stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna need fucking whiskey to make that turn.
That would be funny though. That would be very funny for every single alcohol company to be like have the most wildly gay commercial.
Yeah.
And just have a bunch of dudes just like, well,
They were doing that shit already. I fucking munch Grubhub, and Grubhub hit the whole fucking like Pride Week. They did a menu.
What do you mean?
Was it Grubhub? I think it was Grubhub that did for Pride Week. They were like, here's foods to eat if you're gonna get butt fucked.
Like
Really?
What?
Here's good foods if you're gonna get. There's like a section for it.
Salad works.
Yeah.
just salad works.
Yeah.
You know how messy your ass can get during Pride Week. Here,
Is this on the app?
here at Grubhub, we're providing a special menu for you to get fucked in your ass.
They didn't even provide like gay-owned businesses. They were just like, no, you want to fuck this?
You wanna
Did
go
you eat it to see what
Subway.
happens?
I went to Subway and then fingered my own ass. I got a cookie and a bag of chips at Subway and stuffed my hand up my ass.
Dude, wait. He another bottle started overflowing, and he
You throw it again.
he threw it again, and I watched. I was like, what the fuck is that? He was like, look, Lemaire. Some people say I'm a natural born throat goat. And I had to walk out. I had to walk out, dude. I had to walk out of the bar. I went
Imagine his
outside.
life. Imagine his life if he never discovered this. His life is pause. His life is full, dude.
Now he's
got a full life. He's the
got
throat
full
goat, dude.
Your brother's a throat goat.
37 a year,
You
putting
gotta
up
take
numbers.
that fucking choker off. You're
a
headed
hairband,
down the
dude.
path.
It's
The
a
dark
hairband.
path.
Yeah, dude.
It was mad. That was a fucking accident. You can't accidentally fart, dude. The accidental fart's crazy. I don't think I've ever had one. The second I'm close to a fart, I force it out as hard as I can.
It was coming. I tried,
All right.
I tried to let it out silently. It literally shook the whole room.
Oh, fuck,
crying.
dude. Accidental farts.
Oh, dude, I've had them a couple
Oh,
times.
it's
They're-
so good.
They're so
I've had
funny.
them in my sleep, which is very funny. Yeah, if we move to Austin, this couch is staying, dude. This couch is done, dude. This thing was so expensive. It's the only expensive thing I've ever purchased, and it's destroyed.
It's a
It's
nice
nice.
couch.
I sit in those two spots. I've been working on a new divot. I don't know if you've noticed. There's a new divot
I'm
right
sinking
here.
this way, dude.
That divot's tough, dude. That thing's
The original divot.
yeah.
Divot
God
Junior.
damn. So good for, dude. Good for you, bro.
Yeah, good for your brother.
Yeah.
Man, you're getting pussy
And
right
you're
now.
fucking
Oh, we walked past a cop the other day, and the cop was like, hey. And Jabril was like, hey. And he was like, that's awkward. I was like, why? He was like, me and that guy fucked. And I was like, dude, don't even tell me
fucking the
that.
cops?
Don't even
Fucking
tell
cops?
me that. Yeah, dude. He's
damn. That's gotta be the
wild.
hottest shit in the world. Black dude and a cop going at it.
Oh, yeah.
That should be a commercial.
True.
Just be like, come on, America.
Well, all these other beer companies aren't gay enough now.
Yeah.
Coors Light's not gay enough.
Coors Light needs to be gay. They've all done it.
Michelob Ultra doesn't need to do anything.
That's the thing I don't understand with
No.
Bud Light. Literally every company and every corporation has done this.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Coors
You can
Light.
Google it right now. You can Google gay Coors Light can.
What was the gay? Oh,
They
the Pride?
definitely have one.
The mountain.
Yeah, I don't think people cared about that.
Without a
I
doubt.
think it was the trans. They went, ugh. Now everyone's going to call me trans when I'm drinking
Well,
at the
it's
bar.
almost June. So get ready
Yeah.
for every single company to do the thing you're mad at.
Yeah, true.
That's the new Black History Month.
It is.
Yeah, it's Pride Month.
Yeah.
Does it just placate to you? Placate to the gays?
Yeah, you know.
So you would say during Black History Month we placate to black people?
Yeah.
Sick.
I've already, yeah.
I didn't say it.
I've admitted that before.
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah,
seeing the
it is
signs in New
totally
York.
patronizing.
It's patronizing. Yeah. It's like, why this month?
It's like we invented peanut butter. Guess what? You didn't.
Jiffy.
Shout out Kellogg, the bro who invented it.
Cereal guy?
Shout out to the White King, Kellogg.
The cereal guy?
No, I don't think.
Might have been a cousin.
Could be a different Kellogg.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone got like kicked out of the family fortune and then
Yeah,
just
and he
grinded up peanuts and was like,
grinded up
I'm
peanuts."
back. I'm back. Yeah, what if gay guys start like really slamming Bud Light and they think everything's cool and sweet and then they're ripping like apocalyptic farts and they're just going, what is this?
Yeah. Yeah.
hell's
Belly
going
full
on?
of Bud Light.
Yep.
You're in no position to butt fuck.
Gay
No,
people
dude.
have to have atrocious farts. Right?
Gay guys?
You know?
I think they're probably like lady farts.
They're
Where
pretty
they're
bad. Lady farts are
silent,
bad,
deadly.
dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
lady farts, like once every 4 months they fart, and it's just
Yeah,
disgusting.
they shit every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Just
That's
eggs.
impossible, dude.
Yeah, they really don't shit. They shit quick and discreetly.
Yeah,
Which one of you shit in here?
me.
Yeah, that was vicious. I went to take a whiz, and that was horrific, dude. Yeah, how are you still unleashing farts post dump?
I don't know.
Must be more in the chamber.
Might be more. Exactly.
Acai bowls.
I might have the broken snake inside me, dude. I would have to join or die.
You might have beheaded one. You might have to join or die. True.
Dude. You know what's fucked up I thought about yesterday?
What's that?
Smack turd.
Still in the mayor, they're still on the way up. There it is, dude. I started thinking about just back in the day whenever I knew started taking like pills and stuff. And I was like, why didn't I start doing that? I was like, oh, my parents weren't on that stuff. A lot of the people whose kids were doing those, parents were on. Yeah, but I started getting all bugged out. I was like, oh Jesus, like you had like dads and moms, mostly moms, I feel like, with all these medications that got like so overwhelmed and terrified by life, they started taking drugs to like make their life more bearable.
Yeah.
And then their kids got addicted to them. And they had to just be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. To be like, I'm so anxious I can't sleep at night. Then your kid gets addicted to the thing that's supposed to cure
I
your
got addicted
anxiety.
to Phil's Viagra.
Did you?
I'd break in and take it.
Are you hard? Tell me.
Son,
Be honest.
Stand up at the dinner table. God damn it, you're hard as a kite.
Fuck you. I might have came up with the dumbest idea on Sunday that I was in tears. I was convulsing laughing about this. I still think it's the dumbest idea ever. I was thinking about a doorman who becomes increasingly medieval over his career, and it's an issue.
Yeah, I like it. They have to pull him to the side. Like, we're getting complaints from the guests.
And he starts out little. He's just sitting there first. He's like, hey, how you doing? One day he just goes, hello? It's one of those. And then eventually he just gets
stuck
so
in it.
bugle. And it's like, dude, come on, for real. And they come out, he's just a full suit of armor.
Somebody who doesn't know gets the axe across the door. Halt!
Deliveries in the back.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't think it would be a problem. I think people would be like, that's crazy.
Wouldn't
This
that be
is great. Yeah, but what a fucking liability. That would be a guy clearly out of his mind with an axe in the front door. Damn, it's allergy season. My eyes are fucked.
Dude,
Oh,
know what works
shit.
apparently? Drinking a gallon of water a day.
It can't be. I drink so much water every day.
Gal?
Way more.
Really?
Nonstop.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just chug water all day.
That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just on a placebo effect because I've been drinking a gal anyway. So
I'll get done and I'll sit there and chug full glasses and then refill them.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you're filling up this Wozu?
I swear to God, I have zero doubt.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what that thing's called, the big ass fucking water container. Dude, I was just drinking it anyway. Some guys like that helps with allergies, and I just been placebo affecting myself. And I'm like, I haven't gotten my
I've heard them
allergies
all.
yet.
I've heard natural honey. I've heard all that shit.
Yeah, honey, well, regional honey, local honey,
It's bullshit.
nettle leaf tea.
Everyone's, if you have like light allergies, maybe.
Yeah,
I get murdered.
I get crushed, but not till usually a little later, like summertime. I'll start.
This
walking
is bad.
outside.
It's bad right now.
What do you know what you're allergic to or no?
Pollen, I guess.
Yeah, true.
As soon as it's springtime, I get destroyed for like
See,
a month.
mine comes in the summer. I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's ragweed. Is that what it's called?
Ragweed.
Might be. I'm gonna get crushed because I'm not gonna go on the Zyrtec this year.
Austin's terrible for allergies.
Really?
yeah.
I'll take it. Is that? Was that? What are you allergic to down there? That live oak?
Oh yeah. What was it? I got fuck. We knew this.
Yeah. What the hell is that shit called? I don't know. I'm gonna just.
Cedar fever.
Cedar
Oh,
fever.
yeah.
Cedar fever.
I hope you don't get it bad down there, dude.
Fuck it.
Are you gonna get the shot?
No, they didn't give me the shot. I went to get to a doctor last year for allergies. They just gave me like the most intense Benadryl you've ever had.
Really?
Just knocks you out for
Did you say-
24
did you
hours.
get sleepy?
Yeah.
You ever hear about my friend was saying the Claritin D. You got to give them your ID
Claritin
behind
D.
the counter.
Yeah, that's a good
That's a
one.
good
Then you're
one.
on like meth all day.
Yeah.
Is it meth?
It's like
Yeah,
pseudoephedrine.
it's D. It gives you,
The D.
you might like it.
You get the D. No, you love pussy. You're flipping over rocks for
Yeah.
pussy, dude.
True. Go find those roly-poly pussies.
I'm bleeding stones. Yeah.
You
What's
really
the
are.
convo like? Is it straight up biz?
When they come over, or like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
straight up biz? Like, what's up? Or is there like a romantic element? Of
Last time, the person who came over was like, "We're just gonna watch stuff all day," and I was like, "I guess we're not." yeah.
What do you mean?
Because I was
You were trying to watch TV.
just a little like
And
I was
they were like,
'cause I didn't-
oh
I
my
had-
God, this is boring.
Yeah, I had to get comfortable. I was
Sounds
I'm
like
trying to
the
get comfortable.
procedure wasn't all the way done. Dude.
Yeah. Sounds like they were still a bitch. You know?
Sounds like they had a ways to go in their journey.
Yeah, that's very ladylike
They came to your
bullshit.
house and bothered you.
That's the last thing you want. If you're going to be gay,
Quick,
you
we need
want
to rush you to the hospital right now. Something's taking over.
It's a bitch.
Yeah, so how like what did you have a cutoff for like how fucking
Yeah, dude.
you know?
I strong chin. Jawline, hair, facial hair.
Yeah, no go.
Yeah.
Shave
Definitely
that
a
shit off.
fucking no go.
Facial hair, yeah. No, I can't do facial. If I'm doing facial hair, I might as well be gay.
But you've done it.
No.
You've
No,
not
no,
done
no.
facial hair.
No, never.
But you do like dress like a guy?
Who? Yeah. Yeah. I like a nice Spinelli, dude. Yeah.
Did you say a nice Fennel?
Spinelli, dude.
I thought you said dress like Fennel.
They are dressed like Fennel. They're exactly dressed like Fennel.
The black ones dress like hip anime nerds.
They dress cool.
Yeah.
So these are like super stud.
Do you guys both anime run to the bedroom?
Hands behind the bag. Yeah.
Taking down studs is a whole different thing, dude.
So you're taking down studs.
Taking down studs is a whole different thing.
I think that's
You
what
don't think I've ever coveted a stud, dude?
That's what I prefer, I think.
A stud?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like cameras.
Yeah, white ladies go Paul Bunyan right off the bat,
You
dude.
fucking, they do Bunyan out. They fucking paper towel out. They brawny man the fuck up.
This is for when you're
Oh,
back on the
that's
nog
right. Pussy.
mat, but on Reddit there's a subreddit called Dykes Going Wild. It's pretty nice.
What do they do? It's going wild.
Just going
They're just
wild.
going wild.
Going
dude.
wild on the D, or are they going wild for the
Throwing
D?
chairs at a Waffle House.
I'd be reincarnated as a stud if I could like literally choose my own adventure. I'd come back as a
I
stud.
think it's a difficult life.
A stud?
Yeah. A stud life?
Yeah, but dude, the stud life. I feel like the initial is probably difficult, but like, dude, once you get in your zone, you know, and you're managing, like, you know,
I think you take a lot of the black community does seem pretty accepting of studs,
Yeah.
but you got to fight that bias against being gay,
yeah.
and then you got to fight against racism, and it's a tough one.
It's weird in only people that like black people don't hate gay people. They just don't like the ones that aren't related to them.
Yes,
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah. So you're saying for a stud, it's difficult because you get profiled as a young black male teen,
yes,
and then you're like, no.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Guy follows you through the neighborhood,
Yeah.
tries to wrestle you, loses like a fucking bitch. George Zimmer's such a fucking pussy for that.
Did he ever sell his gun for $200,000?
Did he really?
I think he did. I think they auctioned it off. I think
Man,
he slanged it.
shout out to the loser who bought that.
Yeah, dude.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Kyle Rittenhouse. If it was Rittenhouse,
No, I'm
you'd
saying,
have to give him
Zimmerman.
credit. He'd be Thanos. He'd be collecting all the rings.
True.
Next he needs that guy's knee. It'd snap. All you guys would disappear.
Is he still in jail?
Racist Thanos. Yeah. Fuck, what's his name?
Derek Chauvin.
Derek Chauvin.
He tried to get a arraignment, or not arraignment, but he tried
Appeal?
to go to the Supreme Court of whatever. Yeah, appeal.
Yeah.
And
Supreme
got
Court was like,
denied.
nah, we just did abortion.
Yeah, we're retired.
Look, dude, you're probably innocent, but
Yeah.
Wait, can I say about the abortion thing? It's also not as bad as people are making it seem.
yeah, no shit.
Yeah, it just like makes the states choose if it's okay if they. It's like,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
And
another
also,
states'
and
rights
also,
thing.
almost every state we've talked about is still more liberal than
Yeah.
all of Europe.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Like
Europe-
Mississippi and France are the same
Really?
with like abortion laws.
They're just, it's tough. It's like tougher.
Yeah,
in-
it's not it's a certain weeks, certain amount of weeks.
oh, okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
It's not like it's great. I mean, fuck it, dude.
What?
Abort it up, dude.
Boredom?
Yeah, I'm lib, dude.
Live on the abortion?
I'm lib.
That's fair. I think
I also, but I do clearly understand
yeah.
having a feeling towards it,
Yeah, dude.
being like, I think that could be. That was one.
that was a baby trying
That
to
was
get out
one.
of it.
Yeah, that was his death rattle.
That was spiraling out.
I still function.
Yeah, they're gonna have to keep. They can't have it illegal. It's one thing you can't have it illegal because then it opens up backyard.
Matt, if you were a lady, would you get an abortion?
If I was a lady,
Yeah.
hell no, dude. I would champ that shit in 2 seconds. But I'm saying, obviously,
Champ the abortion. Champ having the
I
baby.
champ out the baby.
I'd have the baby, no problem.
But I'm just built different.
I'm built different.
Me personally, no
Me
problem.
personally, I would have already had about 5 or 6 by now. Still with a career.
And I'd be working exactly.
I'd be
dude.
working my ass off.
supporting them.
I'd be
You guys are-
Republican.
Yeah, dude.
You guys will be boss moms.
I'd be such a bitch, mom.
Oh my god,
I'd
dude.
beat the hell out of those guys. Say, look what you did to my body. I should have fucking aborted you. I'd Casey Anthony out right away. They'd be like, dude, it's wing night at fucking Ryan's tonight. Wing night at Ryan's. I'd say, come here. I'm going to wing night.
Did you watch the Casey Anthony thing on Peacock?
I've seen, yeah.
Dude, it seems like the dad drowned the baby.
Yeah, she really tried to blame the dad.
I don't know. You don't think he?
Do I think the woman who murdered her child would possibly blame her father? I guess she's probably an unreliable source in the whole case.
Yeah, that was the. Well,
Although wasn't she found innocent?
Yeah,
Casey. It's hard to prove you kill your kids.
But every single in the Peacock thing, every investigator was like, it was her.
but they also revealed that the dad was a cop. That her dad was a cop, and they're not gonna, dude. You know about the blue line,
If you're
dude.
murdering a child, they're gonna rat you out.
I don't know.
If you murder
you're
your own
saying they were like, we
grandchild,
stick with our own.
No, dude.
No, dude, they would rat you out.
I don't
in
know.
2
Well,
seconds.
your family loves cops, dude.
Dude, I backed the blue a little, but chill.
Yeah,
Nashville got
back up on the blue.
Yeah, Jibs backs the blue for sure. Yeah.
Damn. Fucking a cop would be so sick. Just a male. I
you've
think it's
done
like
it?
guys are true. I did actually. True.
Yeah, dude.
Now that you say it, it sounds familiar, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, you got enamored by them pants.
I'm telling you.
you do. You have always loved it. You're even wearing post office pants right now.
My laundry is in disarray right now.
You're
Bro,
Mel
you're
lady?
telling me.
Shane, you're Mel
I'm in
lady,
trouble.
dude? You're Mel lady?
I haven't.
Yeah.
I've never even seen her.
Swagging, dude.
Really?
I was telling them I
Swinging.
professed my love of hot black male ladies in Lemaire on the way here. I said, dude, there's been a silent epidemic going on. Or maybe let's just say revival
Yeah.
of the postal force. I've talked about this before, but dude,
Yeah.
just beautiful black ladies being delivered the mail all across
They
the
do.
tri-state area.
Shout out my mom. No.
Was she a Mel lady?
She's a Mel
that's
lady,
right.
yeah.
I get my dogs to stand down.
Yeah, in Mechanicsburg, we just have like weird dudes with mustaches
That's what it was traditionally.
driving a fucking mail truck. They don't even get out.
That's what it was. The babes, dude, have taken over. They took over Philadelphia. Like it was like
Yeah.
I think it was just a revolution. It took all of a sudden I started going, what the freaking hell? You're not the first.
They
one
get
to-
those. Yeah, those jobs.
To be fair,
TSA, mail lady,
Mel in Philly sucks. To be fair.
DMV.
Yeah, the DMV's on lock, bro. City department, when you go down and get permits, dude, it's just like good luck.
You're not even.
It's just white racist contractors versus like powerful black ladies, and it's the dudes are spazzing nonstop.
Yeah, that's
Just
the biggest battle
red-faced
possible.
roofers, dude. It's epic. It's epic, dude.
I do not have time for this today.
Next,
Like, wait. Listen to me. I do not have to listen to you next.
dude,
You do. It's your job. That's not part of my job.
it's crazy, dude. It's dudes with big phone clips and their pants pulled up real high, just being like, "What do you mean? I need another form?" And they call a lady in their office and like, Marge, sorry, can't use your cell phone here. Yeah, it's a fun place. Looking where people get construction permits in Philly is a
Yeah.
good old time, dude.
How do you feel about the DMV? I kind of like it.
The DMV?
Yeah, I kind of like it.
I hate the DMV. I literally,
Really?
I'd rather, if someone's like, dude, you don't have to go to the DMV today, but I'm going to piss on the front of your pants, I'd make pee all over me. I'll let someone piss on me.
This is my pants. I'll go
Piss.
inside. I'll go back inside. I'll call it a day.
Yep.
I'll lay down the rest of this day.
You can piss on the entire front of my body
I'll
as
say,
long
Lord,
as
I tried today. The universe didn't want me outside. It's time for Nate Marshall to win the Masters.
Would you get fired if you pissed your pants at your job?
If you piss your pants out of job,
Yeah, would you
on
get-
purpose, you should be
But I
fired.
don't know how they can prove it. That's a whole case.
If you're
that's
locked
a Casey
eyes with
Anthony
someone-
conundrum.
If you like little kid shit, like where you're just in the front of everyone, just piss.
I pissed my pants on purpose in a Walmart before.
You piss your pants on purpose in a Walmart.
Yeah. Because I was working.
That's enough. One's fine. Two's pushing it.
Dude, next is the poop. Dude. Next is the turd.
Turds coming, dude. Those things are getting these aftershocks. They're getting shorter and shorter. The first one was like, "Brrr." now we're down to just.
So, little bear, you peed yourself in a Walmart, you say?
Yeah. That was for sure like super depressing. Like fucking it was I worked at a Walmart. I worked for like those companies that would hand out snacks, and I was done. And I was just walking out and I was like, I gotta pee. And I was like, what would happen if I just piss my pants right now? And I did it. And nothing happened. I just walked into my car with pissy pants. Like
How old are you?
24.
She just pissed herself? You
Yeah, just to see what would happen if it's like, what's going to happen? Nothing's
think
going
a
to happen.
helicopter was going to land in front of you?
So I'm like, this guy pissed his pants.
Oh, it's
Like,
3 stars right away. No, nothing happens.
Yeah.
You got to go home.
Yeah. I was going home anyway. No, it was for sure a
Dude,
mental
the
break,
best,
dude.
the best ever is when my friend shit himself on a work truck near his house. He was trying to get back to his house, couldn't make it. He said he was lifting his ass off the seat in his uncle's truck, and he farted once, and he farted again. Like, and he looked into his street. It was under his driveway, and he saw it. And he just shit himself. He was like, he was maybe 17 or 18.
What is a Spud shit in a bucket in
Yeah,
his
Spud
work?
shits in a bucket. Spud shits in a bucket in the back of his van.
Dude, that has to be. Oh my god!
In the summer, dude.
Oh my
In the
God.
summer.
I'm going to go in the truck and I'm going to eat the contaminated food, and then the party's over.
Dude, his mom happened to be outside when he got out, sussed out the fact that he shit himself, and then hosed him in his driveway. Hosed him
Holy
off, wouldn't let him
fuck,
come in.
dude.
Completely hosed him down in his driveway.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god. It was the best. It was the fucking best, dude. And he just told us. And we were like, why did you tell us this? He's like, this fucking sucked. And my mom would start screaming at me.
Oh my god!
Hosed him down.
He got shamed and hosed.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
did he
amazing.
take his bare ass out?
I have no idea what she did.
He must have.
Or maybe took him down to his boxers, hosed him off, let him in the garage, and probably stripped the boxers.
That's medieval torture.
Yeah, it's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Shame and hosing.
I mean, it's tough. If you're, dude, he shit himself all the way down the back of his jeans. It's like, imagine letting just like an adult who shit himself into your house.
You can't.
You can't. You're like, no,
Yeah,
you can't.
you gotta
man.
hose him.
It's so disgusting.
You gotta say, yeah. What do? You gotta.
You hose them down to your driveway, and then you make them take their boxers off in the garage.
Oh,
you throw them
God.
out. He had these two neighbors that I believe it was during this time. He had like two neighbors that moved in that were like younger babes. So he had two babe neighbors.
Oh, fucking hose
he
his
got
mom's
hosed.
hosing his
Yelling
ass.
at him, dude.
What is wrong with you?
It was the ultimate. He is the ultimate, though.
Pissing yourself on purpose to see what happens is
Yeah.
fucking insane, dude.
No, I know. I for sure had a psychotic break. I didn't realize it until a little bit ago.
Oh, you spent a little
Yeah.
time out in fucking La La Land.
Yeah.
I knew.
did it
Did I
myself.
know you back? I knew you.
Yeah, this is probably yeah.
You were that fucked up when
You're
I knew
in
you?
Philly and stuff. Yeah. Because I just got fired from a job where I was like, I'll be fine.
You pissed your pants in response to getting fired.
It's fired comedy. I was mad it wasn't going the way I wanted. I was like, and then I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
eat shit.
break out of the matrix right now. That's anytime. That's everywhere all at once. For real. You're like,
Yeah.
what if I did something no one would do right now?
Yeah.
I can jump.
Quantum leap.
You try to quantum leap.
Just loop.
Fuck back to me. This is the only thing I could ever be in the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's painful when you realize it.
I would steal all the time from that Walmart though. It was nice.
You don't say.
How
What
long
would you
did it?
steal?
Wait, what did you say?
What were you stealing?
Just food. I would just go to the Hoagies and buy one, just take a hot dog.
Yeah, that's fair game.
I think theft prevention, loss prevention was letting that go. It's like,
They definitely saw you munching hot dogs and were like, "Who gives? These are a nickel."
He needs this.
Yeah, we got him on security footage,
hey,
standing
you
in the
bought
parking lot.
you bought a hoagie to munch a hot dog. They're like, whatever.
Yeah.
We just made $10. How long did your psychotic break last for?
It wasn't that long. I peed and then I walked into the parking lot. I was like, why the fuck did I do that? I sat in my car and everything was like wet. And I was like, why the fuck did I do that?
You went full Maniscalco.
Yeah.
Why would I do that? Why would I piss myself?
It was a
Holy
long,
shit,
slow
dude.
trudge past Hispanic families. I was just like, I hope they don't think I pissed myself.
What time was it? For some reason, I'm thinking
the
it's
day?
midnight. Oh no!
It was 3 p.m.
Oh, it was like heat of the day. Was it
like
summertime?
3, 4. Yeah.
Summertime.
Yeah.
Probably had a cooling. It probably felt all right if it was hot out.
It was no.
Isn't that how
just, like,
lizards cool
wet.
themselves?
Definitely. Animals definitely use this
You went
tactic.
and laid on a rock and sunned for 40 minutes. If you sit in piss pants for too long, you'll get a piss rash.
Hyperthermia. Yeah.
Hyperthermia.
There's got to be something kind of nice.
Hyperthermia.
The moment you release it, you kind of regress. You went full infantile and just went.
Yeah.
"Wah."
No,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. I don't know what I was like 400 pounds walking at this Walmart, putting up
Four?
like 350 at least, like just putting up shit that I didn't want to do. Just doing a bunch of shit I didn't want to do.
Dang,
It was very sad. I was like, what did I go to college for if I fucking I'm wasting it?
You have a college degree?
Yeah, in web design
Oh, nice.
and interactive media.
What is interactive media?
Just like showing shit.
Suave?
Yeah, suave.
Suave.
Video editing. I could just do the basic shit.
Suave.
So you went to school for video editing?
No, I went to school for web design, but they made us learn video editing and like graphic design and stuff. So I know the principles. I'm
I
just
wonder
not
how you're
good
so
at it.
nice with those flyers, dude.
It's all
You
right.
keep your skills tight to your chest.
skills
I'm always
are-
like, Lemaire, you don't do this? He's like, yeah.
Yeah. Don't push him too hard.
Sure. You don't want to piss his fucking bed.
Shit is fucking slacks. Protest to himself. Just like, I don't like the way I'm handling things.
I'm
Well,
better
yeah.
now, I think.
I think you're the best you've ever been.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. That's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's easy. It's not easy. It's easier to be better than that guy. That guy pissed his pants. It's easier to be better than that guy.
True.
For real,
set the bar.
suicide might have been a fucking step up.
Dude, it was right around the corner. It was,
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been devastating.
That
no.
was stunk.
Would have been sad, dude.
Yeah. Me and Nate would joke about it all the time, but then I keep thinking about it, like, yeah, come on, man. I mean, Nate was like, it'd be like young promising comedian jumps off bridge.
Splatters car. Car explodes.
What do you think you'd do to a boat if you fell from like
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. Be pirates in these waters, dude.
Yeah, dude. You're swashbuckling.
So you would jump, you think? You would jump?
Yeah.
You'd bridge it? It's tough to find a bridge in PA like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd find one. I can't swim.
You gotta head up to the Tappan Z.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the
Mario
Pittsburgh
Cuomo.
You go out Pittsburgh way. There's some fucking tough ones.
Yeah, fly out to the Golden Gate. Make it be classic.
No, they got a net there now, dude.
Do they have a net?
I don't think it's a
they
net.
got a fucking
but, like,
turd net.
Do you-
Catch all the turds. The suicidal turds. Them and Apple. Their sweatshops.
Oh, getting caught in the net would stink.
Caught in
'Cause
the
it would
turd
hurt,
net.
dude.
Someone's got to fish you out. It'd be so fucking scary. Even though you were willing to kill yourself, it'd still be so scary to be on a net. It's like, I actually changed my mind.
You just roll
It
into
would
a
hurt.
window.
The net would hurt, right?
That would hurt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you're like,
I'll be honest too. Fat in a net's no way to be in a net. It's not built.
some jacked fireman has to pull you off the
Yeah.
net.
yeah. Dude.
Oh,
The longest. ladder.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm happy that net was there.
yeah, that's the fucking lamest.
People who jump off the Golden Gate and live, they all regret it. They're like, why the hell did I jump off that
Everybody
thing?
says it.
Yeah.
Every one of them in that documentary was like, the second you let go of that rail, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it should just be people who are like actively suicidal should just start going on like a serious drug binge.
Yeah.
Because then if you're for real, like nothing works. It's like don't shoot yourself in the face. Go on go on an absolute vision quest.
Heroin it up, see what happens.
Go, you do all of them at once.
Yeah.
Don't even try to poison yourself. Just try to alter your consciousness as much as humanly possible, and just write on Arrowwood so I can read it. And
Could
go,
be how we
wow.
have all these homeless.
Huh?
Could be how we have such a terrible homeless problem.
Yeah, from all the drugs.
People
you're
that are
saying?
just like, I should kill myself, or fuck it, I'll just get addicted to heroin.
That's probably it.
A
Dude,
lot of
that's
them are
like-
definitely, obviously, they're very, very depressed people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, dude. A lot
Some
of
of those
people-
guys might be fucking being like, dude, this rocks.
I mean, dude, once you get the lay of it, and you're like, all right, I for real can just fuck around all day, and I've accepted it.
Yeah. Some of those guys probably pissed their pants in the Walmart and never came back.
Yeah.
just
Went off the
true.
deep end.
Yeah.
Just went and laid down, and that was that.
Just in piss pants.
On the nice day, I mean, so a lot of them, you'd be surprised. I mean, a lot of those guys are laying down in piss pants, dude.
All day.
Yeah, shit pants even.
Like 5 pairs of pants. 3 of them are shit. They just rotate them. Put it on the outer level. The core is where you keep your nice pajama pants.
Oh,
The long johns.
Yeah.
yeah, true. It is 5 pairs of pants, no shirt whatsoever.
No shirt. Scream fighting. No one.
It would be cool to be like kind of with it and just chill, and just you'd probably be able to like. I mean, you get some good
Be a king of
pawns.
the bums for a while.
That's what I'm saying. You get some good pawns going. Yo, go get that. Yo, go break into that place.
Yeah.
Bro. Yo, go get
Go
that.
steal me some Wawa.
I had an experience with a crazy guy on my way to Helium the other day. This guy, he was dressed like Bowfinger and he was just dancing on the street. And I went up, I was like, hey. And he was like, hey, today's Judgment Day. You've just been spared by Hezekiah the Messiah. And I was like, all right. And he was like, just remember, today's Judgment Day and you've been spared. And I was like, all right. Why was he going to kill me? Like, what did I do?
That's not nice. Him.
Yeah. He spared me for some reason.
That's what's up.
Hezekiah he went Hezekiah the Messiah.
Oh, he's the Messiah?
Yeah.
He might be sitting there like deleting people in his head. I thought about that recently. I was talking to someone and I was like, or maybe I was just thinking to myself, but I was like, there is definitely a mechanism in your brain that makes sure what you're saying makes sense to everyone else.
Yeah.
And I could see just being like, fuck it. And just being like, yeah. I was like, damn, I wonder if mine will erode and I'll just go completely like,
actually, some fucking nonsense. Just like, nice.
I mean, there's definitely a part where that goes and you're just like, I'm going to get the thread back. And you're just like, and then people are like, come here, sit down. Come here, buddy.
Dude, what if you lost it like that? And then someone was like, I totally understand exactly what you're saying. Like they were in the sync.
You're off to the races.
Yeah. You get a boy, you get a friend.
Yeah, dude, you get people like shock a part of your brain and like a memory from 40 years. You'll be experiencing a memory from 40 years ago. It's all stored in there.
Yeah.
All your dreams and stuff, they're all stored in your brain.
The worst hard drive.
Your brain is the worst hard drive?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you can think of the worst thing ever right now.
And then your body set up in a way where we'll physically like react to that thought.
The worst computer.
Yeah, like you can, yep, that's true. The human biocomputer. I want to get into I'm big into AI right now. Dude, Truth GBT. Wait till Elon Musk comes out with
I
Truth
hate AI,
GBT.
dude. Neil and Mary just got in a fight about this.
You guys got a fight about AI?
I hate AI.
What's the fight? Let me hear. What was the discussion?
I think it's overrated.
You're saying it's not as good.
I think
as,
right now ChatGPT is overrated.
And what's the claims that ChatGPT can
Everyone's
do?
like, did you know ChatGPT is going to take over this and this, and it's going to change everything? It's like, maybe someday.
Dude, did you hear the Drake and Weeknd song?
Yeah, that was actually really
pretty
good.
That's AI, dude.
It was great.
Apparently,
I'm not afraid that it didn't make it on its own.
Yeah.
That guy typed in the lyrics.
Yeah, true.
That guy sang the song, and then the ChatGPT or whatever it was
Made it sound
modulated the voice.
Yeah. I'm not saying it can't do that shit.
That's the use for it.
What about papers? They can write papers and stuff, can it?
I used to write a bio. I was like, ChatGPT, write a bio. I was like, Lamar Lee, you're known from Matt and Shane Secret podcast. And also, he co-hosts Panties in the Mouth with Nate Marshall and Shane Malfarina. That was pretty solid. It was pretty good.
Pretty tight.
Pretty tight, dude.
I think you could have done that.
I could not have done that.
No, it's impossible. It's impossible. Writing your own bio is nearly impossible. You have to do what Matt did.
Yeah.
Full goof off.
Yeah, true. It's tough. It's tough to be like.
Yeah, but that's what I mean about ChatGPT. It's just pre-programmed. It's not like it's intelligent.
Yeah, for sure. It's not like.
But that's the thing.
I'm lonely,
what
Shane.
is actual human intelligence but pre-programming?
No, there's creative insight.
Well, my TV is a genius.
Yeah, I mean,
bring it down to that level.
You can all of a sudden just have a spark of inspiration, like,
Yeah.
good idea.
The TV can't be like, yo, I got this app
ChatGPT
idea.
would never piss itself
Not yet,
just
dude.
to see what happens.
Not till it gets a body.
Yeah.
Truth GBT is coming out next, dude. Elon
What's
Musk is
that?
coming out with Truth GBT. He's just trying to have a GBT that's the GBT.
That's like truly
What that
open.
means. He wants to have it. I don't know. He's like he's like battling like woke stuff, and he was like the algorithms are too lean towards woke. He goes, I want total truth. I want to unleash an AI to go to the complete truth of the
Dude,
universe.
I feel like algorithms are like
Yeah,
tailored
what if he-
to the
I
other
don't know if we want full
Yeah,
truth.
dude. That's what I'm saying. I saw it. I went, oh boy. Here
Women
comes.
are stupid.
Yeah.
Damn it, Truth GBT. We're trying to get laid. Shut up. Their stories are boring.
You don't even like her.
None of you like her.
Yeah, that could backfire pretty badly.
Yeah.
It's coming, dude. It's all coming, dude. Web histories. Everyone's gonna have to have the full printout, and it's gonna be just like, what's good, brothers?
Oh,
That Truth
no.
GPT is one step closer. Because they'll be able to like connect IP addresses and shit soon to a person. Like, oh yeah, here's their fucking shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're gonna go, that's an AI deepfake of my web history.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be able to eventually like have a thing that can look up your
Oh, it's already done, Matt.
what the
It's already
It
done.
is.
dude.
He
It already
Googled
exists.
weight limit on the Golden Gate Bridge's nets. He was wondering if he was fat enough to break on through to the other side.
That's true freedom, dude. To get fat enough to bust through the nets of the Golden Gate
Nothing
Bridge.
can stop you.
It's my goal, dude. Cannonball through the Golden
Cannonball
Gate
through the
Bridge.
Golden Gate net. Straight through the turd net.
All the other turds going,
Yeah. Now you're a true turd. Straight into the water. Where the turd belongs. In the wall. That splish splash, dude.
that's
Would be nice
Messiah,
to
Messiah.
land. Dude, if you could land on one of those ferries.
Just right through it.
Oh.
That would be nice. You can take a Carnival cruise ship, and they're like 15 stories high.
Oh, yeah.
You can jump off the top of a fort, like the top deck at Carnival Cruise, and land in the middle of the shopping area, like right on top of a family.
Yeah.
You can just jump on a family, getting like ice cream. You just pull your wife down with you and both fall in a family.
Yeah, if you pull your wife down, people will be like, oh, she might have been falling and he saved her. What a hero. He loved her.
Oh, yeah, true.
Truth GBT comes out and finds all your searches. She's like, that was a suicide. God damn it, Truth GBT. Your father was gay. Shut up. He Googled.
Tell me about the Big Bang. It's like, no.
No. Your father
You are
searched
gay.
Reddit for male to female trans.
Female to male. You're
Female to
FTM.
male.
Shiny Pokemon.
Take it back.
What'd you call him? Shiny Pokemon?
Yeah. It's much more rare, I think, right? Or no?
A shiny
Yeah, it
Pokemon?
is.
Yeah.
It's definitely unexplored terrain.
Yeah.
I talked to someone else who talked about how they would absolutely dog down a fucking
FTM.
FTM. Yeah.
Yeah.
See him with a
They're just-
cool alt-right Proud Boy haircut. This fucking, oh man. Those square glasses and that fucking flannel are getting me going.
I don't have it.
Huh?
I don't have it.
You don't see him?
No.
No, I don't have any desire for that.
Yeah, it makes sense, you know.
Let's
No.
see a nice one.
What's so
Nice FTM come to you with a Phillies jersey on, like some nice booty baseball shorts. You know, like,
wait, why are they
Talk
wearing
about Lola Bunny.
yeah. Yeah, nice Lola bunny comes up to you,
You're
dude.
more bugs though. You like a little. You like the bugs, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, right. They're all Elmer Fudd.
Sometimes I put on a dress. No.
butt fucking some fuds.
Elmer Fudd wore a dress.
Did he really?
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks about that.
Fucking pisses me off.
Is Warner Brothers and Disney, do they have beef?
A little bit.
If they
Warner
always
Brothers owns DC and Disney owns Marvel, so there's a little beef there.
Good beef.
Oh.
There's a little beef there.
You know, Walt Disney was trying to build a city that was like entirely contained in a bubble where he could control the weather.
Mm.
That's what Epcot stands for.
Control the weather?
Well, it's like environmental projected center or something like that. It's like
Mm.
Epcot was supposed to be like a future city that he started that was like inside of a dome.
I've been to Epcot. It stunk.
It's retarded.
There's a tram.
Well,
That's it.
you know why there's a tram?
Why?
Walt Disney didn't want any cars to be seen in Disney ever because it throws off the whole vibe. That's why you got there's a train that circles it.
Sick.
He got into Disney. He like got into model trains. He started putting them in his backyard. And he just slowly expanded it and created like a new world. Then eventually built Disney. He wanted to be transported, dude. He wanted to leave so bad.
Yeah.
Be transported to his magical kingdom.
Yes.
Is
He
this
started it.
Where he got to hang out with all his drawings, his hot princess drawings.
Yeah, dude. His waifus.
Yeah, he got to draw them and then brought them to life. And
He
said,
did,
You want
dude.
a job here at the park? Get in here.
Yeah.
It's a hot
Suck on
mouse,
my,
dude.
suck on my cock. Bring the mouse in. Make the mouse watch.
Did he actually? Was he anti-Semitic for real?
They love saying that, dude.
Yeah. Why do they say that about him? I don't understand.
Why do you think?
Dude, I don't know, dude.
Why?
Because Warner Brothers is trying to take him down.
Yeah, the Animaniacs on him.
The Animaniacs. Yes.
Animaniac. Steven Spielberg, too.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg's big with the brothers, Warner Brothers.
He is.
Oh yeah. Then of course
Yeah. No, I hear
figured that one out. That was easy.
you. Quick. They got him. What's that? What did he do?
Oh, they own Star Wars. No, George Lucas isn't Jewish.
The Jerusalem Post says that there's no truth in that claim.
There
that
you
Walt
go.
Disney is anti-Semite.
There it is. Why the hell are they fucking calling him that? I mean, it's believable for some weird reason, but like,
Yeah, because it was like the fucking 40s,
yeah.
And he did love trains.
and he did love
And he
trains,
wanted to control the weather too.
and he wanted to control the weather.
Oh, so he was.
He used your jelly.
Maybe he was the
He was
Jewish.
jealous.
But yeah, I read that about Walt Disney. Pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He started his whole little thing.
Yeah, it just says he was as anti-Semitic as everyone else was
Oh, okay.
at that time.
He was just wondering what they're up to. You're saying.
Yeah.
What are they really up to? That's fair.
They're over there doing science. I don't like
Yeah.
it.
It's not fair. That'd be like Abraham Lincoln was racist by today's standards.
Yeah, for sure.
He's racist as hell.
Wasn't he gay by today's standards too? Because he slept with his vice president's bed,
He would sleep with guys for sure.
chilling.
Yeah, back then it was chill.
I think it was chill back
No,
then.
it was cold out. You got it's like, hey, you can come stay. Yeah,
Yeah, there wasn't like 40 fucking
they
beds.
weren't laying on top of each other. It wasn't today.
Yeah.
No, they're in their fucking long PJs, the nightcaps. Good night, Abraham. It's wonderful to have you here.
Why is everyone calling him gay?
Dude, you can get an
'Cause-
awful boner in those long johns, though.
Yeah,
Especially,
on a
Lincoln,
cold
especially if
night.
you're Lincoln.
Yeah.
Big, tall, lanky guy.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine his vice president watching his dick slap his thigh, being like, "Oh wow, dude, we get to share a bed."
Sleeping with the president, if you're the vice president, would be tight. Just,
Think Trump ever dog down pants?
Dude,
something
Biden
happened.
definitely dogs. Come on. Little sacks.
Yeah.
Soda. All right, how long is this? Ooh, I like that.
We're making it, dude. We see you another day.
Lemaire, you really fueled.
Yeah,
this.
Lamise, thanks for
Man, thanks for dropping
Thanks
in.
for revealing the fact that
Totally humiliating, insane fucking stories.
Pretty soon, once
Yeah.
all the GBTs converge,
Yeah.
converge on us, dude, it's not going to matter. FTMs, MTFs, F
Yeah.
seeking F,
We're
M
all-
seeking M.
we're all evolving to robots.
You think so?
I think
Yeah.
we're basically
Or gay
doing
bots.
what. Remember, if you ever look at things where there's like cartoons, they're like, "This is what life's going to be like in the year 2000."
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're doing. The exact same thing right now.
Yeah.
It's like we're all going to be computers in 5 years. It's like, no, it's going to be this. We're going to have slightly better iPhones.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not flying cars.
It's literally been the chairs have been the same since forever.
We got chairs right.
Like the chairs never changed, dude.
Yeah, chairs, steps,
Wheelchairs?
Wheelchairs.
wheelchairs.
All have those.
Come
That'll
on,
be
man,
tight.
gamer chairs,
Yeah, come on, man.
rolly chairs. They've been making slow adjustments to chairs.
Yeah, but if the GBT starts feeding into itself, it might exponentially increase itself. I don't know.
That's what they say.
That's the
the
machine
fear.
learning algorithm. The fact that it can write papers, that's a big problem in college now.
But can you
Yeah.
what if like the thing about, you know how like when you do a copy of a copy, it degrades a little bit? If you that's what AI is sort of doing. It's like it's copying other AI and it's just copying the information on the line. So I don't know if it can go up because it's you're right. It's learning, but it's not learning. It's learning based off the information provided. So it only learns as much as that's available. And once they start learning from each other, it'll degrade.
You're saying it can't synthesize information in a novel
Yeah,
way.
it
that
doesn't
human beings
create
can.
information.
I'm, I'm right there with you, brother.
Yeah.
'Cause there's learning and there's
This is
synthesizing
Epcot, dude.
information.
Yeah.
This is Epcot. It's like, I'm going to build a city that controls the weather. And it's like, no, you're not. You're going to build a shitty theme park where my dad gets drunk and I got to walk around with him.
If they put
We're
AIs in
going to a
robots.
German beer park. We're going to, it's like German culture. I'm going to have 10 beers. You're in fucking 5th grade. What rides do you want to go on? Jesus Christ.
That is what happened, dude.
Yeah, it's a small world, bro.
I've never been.
Really?
And you know where I'm from. I've never been to Disney, dude.
You've never been down Disney?
Never been down to Disney, dude. Never once.
Disney. You never been to Disney?
I got false flagged on Disney.
Yeah.
I got promised Disney in like 2nd grade.
Really?
It took fucking 3 years for Phil to finally take me.
It's all right. I got you.
I've told this 1,000 times. That was my big Christmas gift. It was a beach towel with Mickey on it. And I was like, what's this? They were like, you're going to Disney World. I was like, holy shit.
Inshallah.
And then every month, I'd be like, Dad, when are we going? Dad, when are we going? For real, 3 years later, he was on a business trip. He took me. We were there. He rented a Sebring convertible.
Ooh.
And then he didn't know how to close the roof. It's like 40 fucking degrees on the highway. I was just freezing. He tried to
You
close it.
guys went in the wintertime?
It was so shitty.
You went during like the worst
We
time.
went during the winter. Yeah, it sucked. It was just me and Phil. That's not a Disney trip.
But I can
dude.
imagine your cheeks all red with the Mickey Mouse hat on.
I was so excited, dude. I was too old. It was already like 5th or 6th grade. I was like,
yeah.
Imagine
I had like my wrestling figures with me in the car. That was pretty
That's
tight.
kind of sweet.
Yeah, the boys.
I do remember that. I brought my guys.
Did you let
guys.
dudes out of the bus like Napoleon Dynamite?
I never
we
did
used
that.
to do that.
Yeah, I
Just put
never
a
did
G.I.
that.
Joe on a string and hold it out the bus and
That's
let's see
so
how much
sick.
damage it took. It was so fucking fun, dude. Or just we'd throw them out the window and see if they would explode on the road.
Yeah, we'd
shit
throw
fun.
like candy at cars.
That's the
That
best.
was awesome.
Yeah, that's the best.
It was as far as we got. Middle
Kids on the
fingers.
bus in my school would just play songs that sang the N-word.
What happened?
Were they African American?
No.
They were white kids saying the
dude.
N-word.
They were playing Johnny Rebel on like a speaker.
What's
like
Johnny
all the
Rebel?
time. It's like a country guy who
Johnny
It's like-
Reb?
Johnny Reb, yeah, he's like an old guy. Yeah, I don't know. He's the old bars. He's one of those.
So they're doing like Confederate country music on the bus.
Yeah,
Where was this?
this was in Octorara, Parksburg, Pennsylvania.
Oh, we moved out Western way.
Yeah,
Well, I guess you want Eastern way from Detroit.
Yeah.
Miss Disney.
yeah. I couldn't
I
get
can't
the
believe you didn't even get Disney.
No,
He said, "Daddy, can we go Disney?"
Ain't gonna motherfucking
I
say
said,
it.
"Not today. Ain't no damn motherfucking Disney." I said, "Dad, watch Mickey Mouse. Same goddamn thing. Put the cartoons on right here. You don't need to go to Disney. Goofy right there. Look at him
goofy ass.
with the Goofy." All right.
We're done.
We did it. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye. Yes.